Hi, welcome.
Welcome, we are live.
Does this mean everyone who doesn't arrive by this point is late? Is that what you're trying to imply here?
Technically speaking.
Wow.
Supposed to be a way you can tell beyond 20 to roll with advantage or just.
Are
Oh,
you
I see.
using Beyond? Is Beyond 20 any good? Does anyone know?
I've been using it more.
It'd be nice if it was great. I don't know if it's great though. I've not seen it used.
Well, all
Which
these
is not
like
to say
fancy
it's
ones
not
you see
great.
here
It's
are from.
just new, right? Like I don't know if it's good or not. No hate. I do hate late. And starting now, everyone who isn't here is late. So that goes for Craig. That goes for Ira. Ira is late. No, it is what it is. But it's just the facts.
When I select a roll with advantage, that just rolls it twice.
I attempted to place a phone call to person who isn't Dira on every phone number that I have for them and have failed to make a connection.
Damn. I can't believe Craig is going to be late.
It's also true for Craig, since I don't have any phone numbers for Craig saved.
Why not?
I think that I might have to go have an existential crisis about that.
I mean, out of all the things to have an existential crisis for, that's one of them.
Yeah, I guess that would be in the set of all of the things that you could have an existential crisis about, wouldn't it?
And so, has come to this.
It's true, it has.
As to be fair, he did not say he did not plan to be late today.
That's true.
That is fair.
You know, now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense.
Implying that he would be late. By omission. So we wait.
Do you guys like furniture?
What depends what type of furniture.
I found out about this the other day. They've got stores where you can buy, like, fixtures for your house. I was always wondering how people found these things.
Fixtures.
You know, like I just had like the room and everyone else had all this other stuff, and I thought that, you know, that's sick. How, like, where are you getting this from?
Just an empty room with a TV and VTubers playing on it. Nothing else.
You know what else they sell at the fixture store?
What do they sell?
Wires. They sell wires and you can put them inside of your walls so that you can power your things.
I've just been using like redstone, actually.
He can't time travel back in time to not be late because Aliari's dead.
The most important lore, like out of all the lore, you've fixed on this one very particular thing.
It does, eliminate a lot of bullshit by saying, oh yeah, time travel is just not possible anymore. Unless someone replaces her domain.
I keep forgetting that time travel isn't possible, but I do keep remembering that bags of holding are pretty much all gone.
Yeah, Bags of Holding suffered a terrible, terrible loss. Any Bags of Holding stands are, they're just going to have to deal with it.
We value the entire market.
It's actually the opposite. It's increased the value of Bags of Holding tremendously.
Wouldn't all their extra space be reduced?
No, because you can make new ones, so the new ones are way more popular.
I thought the whole idea was they could hold less now.
No, they're just
harder to make.
They're harder to make, yeah.
Oh, they're just harder to make.
What you are probably referencing is that I added a pouch from a handy haversack, and I gave it to you guys, and then you did absolutely nothing with it. But you have it, theoretically.
I mean, I've never held it, so I think it was with Happy most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you ever put a barrel in a battle map? Sick, dude.
Yes, many times.
Did Happy give it to the magpie?
No.
Okay.
I think may have given it to Cal.
Given what thing?
The 20-pound little bag.
Oh, Justice Joseph's pouch.
Yeah.
We talked about giving it to me. Basically, I put some of my stuff into it. I don't know who's physically carrying it. I think it was implied that they're carrying it.
Should open up Roll20.
Yeah, I think we have everyone in the Roll20, which means I can stop playing the as your background music, which is actually just so relaxing. I guess befitting what it does in the story. So everyone, now that we're here, I will be starting the recap in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I asked Nicole her eyes to be blindfolded.
We can just turn around. I mean, you can't tell our eyes are actually closed either.
Yeah, it'll be better if we turn around.
So passive perception, you notice out of the corner of your eye as you're looking with Wielder that Calcivir is trying to pull out a mirror. You make your way into the forest in the direction that you were told that the flower field was, and you vaguely have a recollection that there was a flower field here. And when you get to the smaller sunflowers, you can see there Irene and Happy's mother are picking flowers. Well, if you have it, she's going to mark it right here. Garzik's workshop. Caw, caw, caw. It flaps its wings dramatically, which causes your hair to just go flying backwards. You have always been one of my greatest thieves, but I sense that you are no longer my thief.
Temporarily.
But you have done so much good for me that I must do this good for you. They eventually will have Driel, or by her proper name, Asriel Sharm Haliste.
Whoa, I'm gonna need you to spell that at some point.
And as long as I stand, I swear to the court and those that have gathered that I am the stone wall.
And as long as I stand, I will, I promise to the court and all of its people that I am Stonewall.
You've absolutely fucked this up. Pleasure to meet you. I am, people call me Drier.
Let's shake their hand. It's a pleasure. If you ever want, to work together, our doors are always open.
If you investigate deeper, I am sure you will be able to find the name Garelmere. To Calcivir Makikta, the answer to your curse can be found within the walls of Slaypool. To Vanari Kovath, please investigate deeper. There is a prisoner that seeks your help. To Happy Fizelbang, you will never steal what is your destiny. And finally, to the man in the bleachers, your mother says hello. And the four of them holds hands and they teleport out.
Nothing a good investigation can't discover.
Yeah, just a casual scoping out of the place.
Well,
walking where other people walk.
And I've become more important with time. I am, of course, the hero of the city. The underground delegation has requested an audience with you. Listen, I had to act like a jerk in front of you. I pretended to be one of them.
Say,
well,
Milo.
I'm also a mole. How many moles do we need?
Just two.
This is Wielder, the greatest worksman in all of Alenshaw.
Who is this person again?
The Dawn of the Velus family.
Glad to have your business. What can we help you with?
Let's talk about the revolution.
We must seize the means of production from Capri.
True.
Or don't.
Wait, did someone just interrupt the fanfare?
I did. For
Base?
the first time.
Yeah, I had a mental
They-
block on doing that. I don't think that's allowed.
I don't think seizing the means of production was allowed either, but we've done it.
Hell yeah.
You
Rise
did
up.
this
We got
presence.
nothing to lose but our chains, baby. Craig joined the first time. Let's go.
Feels good, man.
Everyone, welcome again to Bustan. As the recap has indicated, where we last left off, you guys were in the middle of planning a revolution. And so, I have created a sort of brief, and by so brief, I mean I was literally finishing it during the recap, but, you know, I figure why not, you know, battle map seems like a fun thing to do. The scale is absolutely not finished, but let's go into a map here. So this is the room you guys are in, and I'm in the process of populating it. I'm working on it as we speak. It's kind of like a fun little token for...
There's no one from Capri here, right?
No, no one from Capcree is investigating the meeting for taking down Capcree.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is the Mafia coalition that they're forming.
Well, who knows? Maybe they had someone on the inside. I
This
forgot
is
about
fun.
that. I forgot about that last takedown Capri part. And then all week I was thinking about how I can use them to get stuff.
I've already been doing that. So I don't have a
Yeah,
whole lot
well-
of love for the Mafia.
And I'll find a token for the other Dawn. But everyone, welcome to this meeting. This room is not actually as large as it seems to be. It is not 100 feet. I will fix the scale shortly.
Oh shit, Nathan Leander's here.
Nathan Leander is in fact here. Still too big. Character tokens are obviously not going to be to scale here. You guys should be a little bit bigger. It's a cramped room, everyone.
Looks so chunky now compared to the chairs.
All right, let's do
I don't-
this. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, you guys can Leroy it up. You guys look chunky, but that's just because you have like these square models here. Got these
Chonk.
square things. But yeah, anyways, we've got the tiny defender. Just kidding. You thought. So, what do you do? What are you saying here? What's your plan? Are you scoping this room out? Talk to me here.
I believe it ended off with them talking.
Yeah, this guy said something very dramatic. Welcome
Yeah.
to the revolution. Do you have any questions? You're just gonna let this one slide?
Milo, what is this all about?
Well, this is about our future.
I've got a lot more British in the past 10 seconds. See, the problem is, in recent months, we have been very worried about the oversight of Capcree, as I'm sure you have as well. And we began to see ties between Capcree and the conclave, and, well, look at the sky. they're sending proclamations that everyone must work with them. Doesn't that sound a little bit authoritative to you?
Well, yeah, they do plan to stamp out all the non-conclave religions, and Capri wants to make all the money in the world or something.
Right. And, well, I don't like it. I don't think you like it either.
Yeah, I am an Alesis. I guess do you still worship the magpie, Milo?
He nods.
Well, I guess they are gonna stamp us out then, but...
So I asked around, I made some connections, I made some meetings happen, and I looked into it.
Wait, so you started this?
Yep.
So, what exactly is the goal? You want to kill all the conclavists and Capris?
Well, I didn't say kill. I just want them to stop trying to control our city. I'm sure you can agree that's a noble goal.
It's something I've wanted for a while. I'll admit that.
You see, Uriah's just like eating grapes and lounging on this chase.
It's not exactly strictly legal, though, is it, Milo?
Well, nothing we do is strictly legal.
That's true, but I am a policeman now. I have to at least appear to be legal in my day-to-day work.
We're not really police.
It's a bad analogy, and I think we should stop using it.
Strict
Guards are
is
the police.
strict.
We're members of a house.
We all bend the rules from time to time to get
Yeah.
things done.
You
But-
see, the Dawn of the Velus family just sits on the table, which has a lamp behind it, and he's like flicking his tail dangerously close to this lamp.
He wants to knock that off. It's in his nature.
It's racist.
I don't care.
Yeah, we've had talks with Capri quite a bit, and a little bit with the conclave, and now we're talking with you. Well,
They-
how much of this
sorry.
do you actually know about?
I know a few things. Not too much, just enough that they've told me. I know that they are kidnapping people out of the street and bringing them to facilities with Capri.
Mhm.
They're being forcibly brainwashed somehow. Some of them are sequestered off in the middle of the night and never seen again, and are showing up as part of Capri's programs.
Well, the person doing the brainwashing is most likely Jock Rob, who's a satyr working with the preacher.
Uriah was about to put a grape in his mouth, and it like falls off. He kind of drops the bowl onto the chase and spills grapes everywhere.
The preacher is involved in everything in this city. He has tendrils inside the conclave and inside Capri. One of his lieutenants came directly from a Capri super soldier program. Well, that lieutenant's dead now, so we don't know how much further involvement Capri has with him, but can we
Did
assume
you-
that he still has spies?
Dawn of the Ambrose family here. Did you just say Jock Rob?
Yes.
Yes, he is one of the lieutenants of the preacher.
You know him?
Well, you call him lieutenants.
He is scum. The worst con man I've ever worked with. Took 1 million gold from us. I've been hunting him for years.
How do you do it?
He's got some kind of fucking magic. I don't really know the details. He walks you into a building. He changes his face here and there to get in. Once he does, if you talk to him too much, he says, "Let's make a deal." Then he's in your head. Now he's casting spells on you. Before you know it, you've signed an agreement. He's got all kinds of face stuff that he can sell you. It's all worthless shit. Some of it It's a back door.
A back door? A way to come back?
He nods. He puts random crap in your buildings so that he can scry on it.
Yes, he has a mind control power, but it can be resisted. You would just have to have a powerful enough doorman.
He is just like staring at Vanari. Then looks at Wielder. You guys took out a bunch of my men, huh?
Well,
Is this
you
the
did
Ambrose guy
attack us.
talking?
I really like that Justice guy.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we
willing
did
to
put
be
a-
the bigger man and bury the hatchet.
Oh, good. No more feathers.
No more feathers.
I mean, I still have it.
His eyes light up and he actually like smiles for a bit. Can I see it?
Let me double check. Yeah, I got it. I'll pull it out.
He's he puts a hand in front of his mouth because he's trying not to laugh. I was wrong to dislike you, Vanari. You're interesting. Nathan like is gripping the table. He stands up.
Araya, you can't seriously be.
Yeah, I'm saying it. They took down Crazy Daniels. Crazy Daniels fucking sucks, okay? He sucks. I don't know why you like him.
I mean,
The
he was
two of them
he
like
was
are
doing awful
glaring at
things.
each other.
Trouble in paradise, huh, Araya?
And Uriah like pulls out his sword. Now, everyone, let's settle down. So, I take it you're all very acquainted with each other?
Yeah, you could say that.
Excellent.
Milo, I never took you for the organizing type, Milo.
I always like to pick up new tricks.
Is this place protected against scrying?
Naturally. I'm an arcane trickster. Of course I know about scrying.
Just thought I'd cover the bases, because it's definitely come up in the past where people forgot to.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows about just lining the whole thing with lead, of course.
It's in the walls.
I was like, yes, I figured it out. I'll be in on this, Milo, and on one condition. We gotta make the greatest theft of all time. You interested? I feel like that makes you interested.
Well, How do you know me so well?
We gotta steal Zeno from his demi-plane.
The Zeno? Who's that?
The leader of the Platinum Grimoire. Remember we had this long conversation about how you helped put him into a demi-plane and hide him away forever?
Oh, right. That guy, yeah.
If you can promise that we're going to be trying to get him out by the end of this, then I'm with you 100%.
Certainly. I really wasn't the one who did that, but yeah, we'll find the assassin who did it and we'll take them to justice.
My insight on, was he being truthful here? Does he actually believe that's possible?
Go ahead.
Well, 13.
Unfortunately, you can't do it. I will say, however, that you can roll insight on this one here, Isaac.
So you believe in justice now, do you, Milo? Alright, let me roll this insight. Funny.
You know Milo better than really anyone in the world, which is not a huge feat. It's just Milo doesn't really talk to people. Milo is only doing this because he thinks it's impossible. Like, that's pretty much the only reason why he agreed. He fully intends to follow through with this. He has no confidence in his ability to succeed, but he will follow through with it.
I'll kind of sit back in one of the chairs for now and kind of look at him a little bit weird.
Milo, you see, only cares about the challenge and nothing else. That's the only consistent thing you've gotten from Milo from all these years.
Yeah. I mean, how large is this organization? Is this it?
Well, that... I mean, yes, the two largest Mafia families in Slaypool and me is it.
And why are you pulling us into it?
Because we're awesome, obviously.
And I forget what token I use for him, but so I'm going to just go ahead and pick a random one and then make this now canon. Here we go. Canon. Well, it's because I knew you were heavy hitters. He steps back down. He's now got like snacks and stuff from the restaurant.
Is that the guy from the Azure talk?
No, it's just a similar token.
Oh.
Similar, but it's different. This is a variant of that token. You see, it takes a very powerful person to take someone like me down. I, of course, am the hero of Slaypool.
Who is this guy again?
Wow! I can't
He's
believe
one
you've
of the
done
mercs.
this. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, is that Nalfrey?
Nalfrey, yeah. Nalfrey?
He's the one who brought you
Nalfrey.
to this meeting.
Right.
Nalfrey. It had an L in it.
Yeah, Nalfrey is just passing out like hors d'oeuvres and everything. Yes, well, to put it simply, I have been doing investigative missions on my own. You see, not only am I an excellent swordsman and a brilliant conversationalist and a sensuous lover, but above all else, I'm an adventurer. And I snuck in to some of these Harmony Patrol meetings and found that you may want to be seated. They've replaced the members of the Harmony Patrol with automatons.
Yeah, we
Well,
knew.
actually, they're in the process of doing that. They haven't rolled it out fully yet. They're called Art
That would
Patrol.
Yeah, they have a big problem because the fake ones are made using real souls, and they
What?
kind of have not a lot of those.
Well, technically, they're also using solidified miasma to make them as well.
How did you already know this? This was like my big contribution to the group, is that I was the first one to find out about this, and now you all apparently already know.
Oh, we've
Yeah,
known
you remember
for,
when the forest blew up? That
we've
was
known for like 2 months.
yeah, when the forest blew up, that was Sovereign killing like a couple hundred of them.
He just sits down in the chase and he's just like staring up at the ceiling.
Oh, they did the bombs in the Drake network as well.
So did you have like some major plan for how to resist? What is your strategy here?
Milo confidently steps forward, puffs out his chest. I don't really. But what I do know is that this is going to be a multifaceted job where we're going to need people on the ground, which is where these families come in. And we're going to need specialized strike teams to take out some of these harder hitting enemies, which is where you come in.
You can ever locate or find any of the lieutenants. We can absolutely make a strike team and hit them.
Yeah, our plan for
Wonderful.
this week was to find Fim and kill him. That's the guy who helped to make a lot of these fake Harmony patrolmen. I think we're calling
Well-
it the Art Patrol now.
Art Patrol?
Sounds like a very dangerous person that we'll all be better off not having around.
Well, we've located his base.
Yeah, did you... What can I ask why you chose this restaurant? I mean, it's not that far from his workshop.
Well, it's
You didn't
because
know
I
anything
own
about
it.
that?
No, I just thought it was a workshop. I looked into all the surrounding businesses. That one seemed clean. Artificer starting a new place, blonde guy. Goes by the name Garzik, yeah? Talking about that one?
Yeah, that's
Garzik, Garzik was the host body's name before Fim took it over. We may be able to restore Garzik to his body, but we really don't know if he's like a nice guy or not.
Again, I think that's a bit inaccurate. He's a revived Warforged.
He's only pretending to be human-like.
Yeah.
Okay, next order of business. Since you apparently know everything, what is this black smoke?
It's a miasma made of souls that will.
Hey.
Oh, sure. Let the expert talk about it.
He is the expert.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm also keeping it hush-hush like I was asked to. Let's not go spewing that to everyone. Hold on, let me find that note.
Wait, you were asked to keep it secret?
Yes. That was very
By
It was
who?
very difficult for me to bring it up in the first place. I got this from Ira. I think it's as a pinned message somewhere.
I've been going around telling everybody.
Yeah, I kind of just went around telling everybody as well.
I haven't told a soul.
Caring is caring. Just don't tell them the password you get.
Where is that message?
How are they reacting to this like conversation that's happening, Puck?
I'm talking out of character here.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been talking in character.
Yeah, if only we had some sort of like voice that we could use to distinguish the two.
I do. And I'm not using it right now.
I don't know. Oh, it's not in that. It's not in Pog's messages. It's just in Jack's messages. Here we are.
I feel like sometimes I use an in-character voice, but sometimes I just talk normal, and that's also in character. So that's
It is what it is.
Alas, we are not voice
Yeah.
actors.
It's Ira, and by extension, her grandfather asked us to keep that secret. Remember, I was very hesitant to say I knew anything about it.
But do you cut me off in character then, or do you just like?
Yeah,
let me
I
keep
cut you
talking?
off in character.
Okay.
Yes, we do know what the Shade Miasma is. And we've gotten a way to take care of it. At least I think we do.
So
We
they
do.
have you to treat us as independent contractors. Yes, of course we do.
Yes.
Well, I'm not doing the
I-
contractor thing again. Everybody hates that.
Well, we're like subcontractors. We're a team. A
Very
team of the
well.
revolution.
Are you talking about your cure?
Yeah.
Are there any ethical ramifications to bottling this smoke and using it as a weapon?
No.
Plausibly.
Other than any other ethical ramifications for using a biological weapon.
Is it really considered biological?
Its effects are. That's what I was going by. It
Ah.
causes boils and pestilence.
I wouldn't do it. It goes against my morals. And
I guess it could be
you
a
know that I'd
chemical
rather.
weapon. I was just thinking its effects were much more like a disease.
I mean, we do need Capri's currently using it to sequester inside of their art patrol. Sequestering it in literally anything will at least slow it down, whether it's weapons or otherwise.
I mean, my cure is just for the disease itself. The cause isn't going away. I haven't tried anything with that yet.
I wouldn't use it as a weapon. I mean, I know I don't say this about a lot of things, but it is against my morals, Milo.
Very well.
I don't know what kind of weapons you'd make out of this miasma.
My plan
was-
was to go into Conclave's buildings and filter it into them.
And that would fill them
Holy
with
shit.
dread, probably? Which would be bad for their reputation? It's not inherently damaging to people? That
Well,
would
the
slow
dread
down
is
the
just the
conversion
first
process,
thing.
surely, right?
Prolonged exposure leads to lesions and fatigue. Some other
Like, more
pretty
importantly,
nasty
the conclave is using this to shut down the city. I would imagine that they have a cure to use to themselves.
They
Maybe
would
they're just
claim it,
YOLOing
but
it.
Wait, is there? Hold on. Is there a way to highlight? No, I guess not. I thought it'd be nice if I could like highlight the person who's talking as well. But it's hard. That was Uriah who was talking. Milo is just listening.
oh yeah, like in map tools,
Oh.
you can push a button and it does like a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Milo talking. I just addressed him anyways.
You know, it wasn't Milo talking because Milo would not admit to using war crimes prohibited by the Geneva Convention casually.
The Geneva Convention doesn't exist here, does it?
No, this isn't Witcher.
Does it exist in The Witcher?
If you didn't know, by the way, in The Witcher, canonically humans come from Earth.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't think I ever learned that lore.
It's very small, but there's a bunch of real life references in The Witcher, and that's why.
I guess the end of Witcher 3 kind of hints.
Everyone, welcome to the Witcher Lore Podcast. And welcome to Bustan, also.
And what exactly
Uriah-
do you want? Sorry.
Uriah is picking up grapes that are on the chaise, puts them in the bowl, begins to dust the ground.
I guess we should probably have a group vote of whether or not we want to work with you, and then after that we can talk about what he wants to do. Because, like I
Well-
said, we already had plans for the week, which was killing this Fim guy. That's probably gonna take a lot out of us.
I mean, there's no reason not to work with them if they're going to tell us where future lieutenants are and what they're up to. We're working toward the same goal in that regard.
That's if we don't care about inadvertently bolstering the Mafia and their forces.
Rather us than
We're taking the
conclave.
lieutenants down regardless.
Listen to me, little Biome. You and I are one of a kind. We are kindred spirits. Do you know what the difference between the Mafia and capris is?
What's the difference?
The Mafia has our own limits on what we won't do. Keep that in mind.
Well,
And
I've
what are those
got pretty
limits?
good indication that Capri's the same way. They're just not as good at keeping an eye on what every arm is doing.
We
Well-
do not engage in human trafficking or any type of trafficking.
I feel like you guys traffic lots of things.
Yeah, you traffic drugs.
He nods.
But we don't kidnap people from their villages like those capris fucks did to my brother.
Ooh, hot lore.
Your brother is also a Leonin?
Was.
What's the name of your brother?
His name was Rambin. Everyone from my village. I didn't even know he was my brother. I left. I was taken as well, and I left to join the Mafia. And I worked my way up to the fucking top. I took down a bunch of people too.
Well, there's a Leonin that's an executive for one of the capri Harmony Patrol. I think for the Sprawl in particular.
A traitor to our race.
That is a curious thing to claim because being of the same race does not inherently mean you have to side with everyone of the same race. You should be working with everyone regardless of race. And I don't think he's actively working to eliminate his own race, so being a traitor to that race doesn't really...
Working for capris is a danger to the Leonin people. It's a danger to everyone. From rural Hamishorim to Lehava. Any place out of Asava, really. They put you in these contracts. They make you work. And when you can't afford to repay your contract, they just renew it on you with interest. You'll work until you die.
I may have to look into that.
Uriah's only in it for his own self-interest. I'm in it for revenge.
Isn't that just self-interest?
It's the honor of my people!
And his hair just like stands up. He hisses at your face and then roars Vanari.
But I do like you, little Biome.
Well, I'll do what I can to stop capris, but I'm not sure I'm comfortable helping them two. And I point to Uriah and Nathan.
Nathan cracks his knuckles and he looks like he's about to step forward, and Uriah like blocks it.
I mean, we've
That's
gotten
fine.
a lot stronger than last time, old man.
Let's not fight for now. At least until we have a team meeting and decide to fight you guys, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, we kind of need to get, some kind of actual results or something new from your side. Otherwise, it's a one-sided agreement.
Yeah, it seems like we have most of the information you guys have.
And more.
I am not offering information. I don't really have a lot of it. I think this little guy does. And Uriah points to Nalfrey, who is just like looking up at the ceiling, feeling just an immense wash of emotions. What I'm offering is an organization of 40,000 people.
Well, we can use that as well. Fim has a lot of guards around his workshop.
And I'm offering 68,000. That's 108,000 people total, spread across all the continents.
That is a lot.
What's the
We'd have to
population of Slaypool? Do we know that?
Population is keep in mind when they're talking about like the people that they're offering, like they're not saying everyone's enslaved.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you said across the continents.
Mhm. But the population of Slaypool is I think it's 2.3 million,
Okay.
if I recall.
What is the breakdown by continent of
Can I
these informants?
insight that? See if those numbers are
Go ahead.
even feasible.
I'm sure
Next
they're
character,
exaggerating
high
to some
insight.
extent.
You have no idea.
All right.
I feel like
Wouldn't that be more of a knowledge roll?
There's probably There's probably a whole bunch on a bunch of other continents.
I don't know if you want two insights about the same thing, but I think Cal has a lot of experience like across different continents.
Yep, Cal does.
Okay.
For Cal, that
insight.
makes a lot of sense. These numbers are inflated like hell, and you get the sense that they're real numbers in the sense that they have a reason for coming to these totals, but they're probably counting like a good 50 to 60% of these people are just like people that are tangentially working with them.
Like subcontractors, people who like on the surface say, "Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
your
or,
ideals,
like-
but I'm not going to make any personal commitment or sign any papers."
Or people who work for businesses that they're laundering money through.
Yeah, I see.
I didn't have to roll insight to
I'm
know
going to stick
that.
with my same question. Can you give me a breakdown by continent of these people?
Well, more importantly, who's in the city, because that's what matters. No one can get in and out. If they're
I
outside,
also flash the sun. Can you telepathy me? And I tell Vanari they're inflating these numbers. And so
As
on.
soon as you say they're in this city, like you can see Velus's like fur that was previously puffed out proudly just kind of deflates.
We have 12,000 in a city.
Okay,
So
we
that-
can still work with that. Can we borrow like 1,000 to assault Fem's workshop?
Wouldn't that cause a gigantic scene?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, killing a dude in the middle of his very public workshop is going to cause a scene no matter what.
I think causing
think
a scene is
1,000
not as big of a
1,000
deal.
might be too much. It might be too much.
That's like a full-on battle.
There have been a number of major scenes that have happened recently. The miasma, for one, the quarantine, a giant city in the sky.
Let's not start using the Mafia as a personal army, because then you actually start a war with Enslaved Pool, and we've already had a couple of those.
I mean,
Uriah is like nodding. He's like, his respect for Vanari is just growing constantly throughout.
wait, I don't understand. It doesn't matter what scene we make. We have the support and the appreciation for our actions from the conclave and from the Stonewall, presumably from any house. We're taking down a lieutenant of the preacher.
Mafia has no jurisdiction in doing that, technically.
Right,
And
but
you're
Deputize
literally
them.
fielding an army's worth of people, or a battalion's worth
Against-
of people, whatever
against a
technical term,
lieutenant that has an army themselves, a Harmony Patrol army.
who, to all intents and purposes, to everyone else, looks like just regular patrols. And then we look like invaders.
Ahem, everyone. I appreciate your candor, but large-scale operations like this take a lot of planning, logistics, and very importantly, it introduces a lot of points of failure. If we send 1,000 people to raid this person's base, and they catch just one person slipping, the whole operation's over.
He'll just leave. He's already relocated from the sewers once.
Well, I assume this workshop's probably been around longer than the sewers thing. I think this is the harder thing
Either
for
way,
him
it
to
would be
abandon.
much better if
I
they
think the
acted as
sewers
like
were an-
distraction. Lead most of the forces away, and then we go in covertly, whack him in his secret lair where no one else sees or hears, and then get out.
I don't think a distraction would draw away his personal guard.
Well, personal guard are a different story, but the art patrol walking around,
Do you think the art patrol would come to his aid?
absolutely. They could easily make a cover story for that. And plus, we, according to Happy's, investigations, they're very much overlapping there intentionally. So I don't think they're like controlled by Capri. They're controlled by him. They're actually probably not even our patrol. They're the fake patrol that they're producing, that Capri has no control over. Oh yeah, the whack 'em.
How would we even distract them? I don't think Fim cares about much.
Well, that is what the Mafia is probably good at.
Well, we have to like do something that they care about. We don't have any intel on that.
Well, he is hiding his appearance from his own people there at the workshop. I was thinking about this before. What if... Vanari, you have Dispel Magic, right?
I think I can prepare it.
Yeah. What if we just wait until he's in disguise with people that apparently don't know what he is, and then dispel it from a distance? I don't know what kind of reaction they would have. I don't know why he's hiding his identity.
A lot of people use cosmetic glamours. I don't think most people will be
By
fazed
the
by that.
description of what Happy saw, I don't think it's that.
Well, I don't think it's that either, but the people around him probably will. Like, he's just with random members of the public.
He is still paying them probably really well. He could probably come up with any number of excuses.
The payment thing is trouble.
So, should you need our assistance, you know where to find us. I don't know what we can gain more from this meeting. Milo? Now, Frey, the Rising, we shall take our leave.
Well, do you want any information on the other lieutenants that might kickstart where you look?
Very well.
They're numbered. They're Nola through Fim. So 6 of them. Nola's the preacher. Tuera we don't know much about. 3U is Jockrob, and he's with the Conclave these days. Fiorir is dead, we killed them, and then Fim is in their workshop. And Ayn is in the Ivory District somewhere, and they're also apparently scary. That's all we know.
And Tavar, we know, is operating out of where? We might not know that.
I don't think we know that.
So they're still a mystery. And we don't really know what they're capable of either. We know Ayn's a very powerful spellcaster in the Ivory District. You know, Jockrob can take control of minds, and you're well familiar with him. And obviously
Probably cloaked in their old identity. For example, Fiorir used to be Irene. When Fiorir took over her body, they still held up the appearance of continuing to be Irene, inventing trains and whatnot.
Is there any more information that is relevant to our search?
be very, very careful. They are not your. Even if you manage to mob them and take them down, that won't finish them for good. They'll go to another dimension and start recovering. So I wouldn't try.
Oh, Capri and the Conclave are working together. That's probably also relevant.
Well, yes, that's the point. Well, that's why we're here. Thank you all for the information. I will dwell on it, if you would kindly, Vanari.
Oh, is this the door?
Yep. The Ambrose family makes their leave.
Milo, come find me sometime. We should talk. For real this time.
All right. I don't recall speaking for fake, but sure. I suppose I can. I owe it to you.
Ah, but you did speak for fate. Aha. Sorry, that was a bad joke. You know, being the double agent and such. The Conclave. Aha.
Right. We'll be moving on. We'll let you guys know before we kill Fim.
Malfrey snaps out of it. Very well. And I will be there to assist if any time you need my help. I'm, of course, as you recall, an excellent swordsman.
I think we've met before.
Yeah,
not
he
sure.
was,
Whatever.
you know, throwing
Isaac walks
bricks
by.
through a tavern window.
Wait, no, those were the children of the preacher. Remember, we chased them.
And then ran into him.
Listen, I've grown a lot since then. You were not there to appreciate my character arc, but I grew dramatically. I improved a lot. I trained. I cast off some toxic friends. I had a moment where I thought everything was lost, and I was sitting at the beach, and I found new resolve. And that's when I met Milo, who personally selected me for this mission. And then I took down a bunch of people by myself in a scouting mission. It was very impressive, and if you were there, you would not be saying these harmful and negative and hurtful things about me. I work really hard, and I don't ever get any appreciation for anything that I do.
Well, we're expecting big things of you from now on. We're gonna rely on you.
Hey, Birdman. I just look at him and I give him a thumbs up.
Isaac's incredibly uncomfortable and leaves.
Really a good thumbs up. Showing that I remembered his nickname. That I appreciate him.
Wielder being wholesome compilation.
I'm pulling a curl.
Didn't even know you had a nickname, so there you go.
I don't remember it being there, but it's in my notes.
No, that is in fact his nickname. When he was starting off, listen, this guy is quite a bit better than the average CR 1-8 encounter that you find at level 1. You have to hand it to him. He's a CR 1/2. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Ah.
He's gotten better since then, or so he says. Anyways, the Dawn of the Velus family just puts on his like really badass looking black coat, just super thick overcoat, like this huge thing, and he walks out without saying a word. But he stops at the top of the stairs and then does the Stonewall salute to all of you, and then leaves.
Hey,
Is he allowed to do that salute?
that's a salute.
Probably
People
not.
outside the military can do the military salute.
Yeah, it's like it's not official. He's just doing it as a show of respect.
I mean, I'm not in the Boy Scouts, and I can do the Boy Scouts salute.
Ooh, that's true.
It'll stop
Owned
it.
by Logic.
You can, but it's
Although
the
I probably
symbol
don't want to these days.
forever.
Everyone, it's just gotten political up in
Yeah.
this.
Keep my
Didn't mean
politics
it
out of
to.
the political RPG.
I was going through my mind, what other salutes do I know? Oh, the Boy Scout salute. And then, you know.
The downloads of like 15 different tiny bows at the waist.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
everyone,
use one of them right now.
keep your politics out of the D&D game explicitly about dealing with the ramifications of large corporations and religions exerting control over people's belief.
No room for politics in that.
No, none.
I don't know, I hate how they keep trying to force these politics into my video games these days too.
Alright, so how are we gonna kill Fim? Do we just like march up and start shooting? I'm kind of pro that. We have
I've
carte
had an
blanche,
idea
right?
for a anti-army patrol mech suit pulse device thing for a while. I'd like to start trying to build that. And I think maybe with the heart, I could power it. So
I think we're ready. I think we could just go there right now. You want to just go there right now?
Turn up!
I mean, if literally everyone else agrees to that, then yeah, I'll go.
Alright,
I'm
I
okay
am
with
pro just going to Fim's workshop and killing him.
Escada!
Like,
He
the
might
stone
have
wall give us
extra
carte blanche, right?
defense. He might have extra defenses up, and we might have to actually break through the keypad.
I had
How
just
much-
A couple
okay,
spells
but
today.
How many extra defenses could he set up in the like 1 hour since it's been?
It's only been 1 hour.
Right.
Yeah, you guys
Oh, yeah.
got
Yeah,
back
we-
from scouting,
We
and
met
then
up
all right,
here,
let's
and it just
go.
coincidentally ended up being the meeting place.
Yeah, he's probably freaked out right now. He might not even be in. He might be out buying supplies.
Well, it's
to-
more like we went to one of their. Oh, actually, yeah, because it's underneath that exact same restaurant.
He probably didn't even have time to change the code. There's probably a whole bunch of clockwork involved with that. I'm sure it's extremely complicated.
It sounded magical to me, not mechanical.
There were mechs there that they detected me and fired at me, and I was invisible.
Yeah,
so there are automated defenses. So if they see us, we will have to fight things other than just Fem.
Right.
We also don't know if he left in this time.
Well, if he did leave, then it's a good chance to loot all his stuff and kill all his defenses.
But we also lose our chance of getting him, which is the real target.
What are our
I think
other
a step back
plans?
would be worth it if he's not there.
Is it just us in this room now, or is it just a few people that left?
I think
Most
we're
of
talking out of
them left.
character.
Most of them left. Let's try to keep out of character talk to an absolute minimum. Milo is still here. Nelfrey is still here.
This was all
Yeah, I
in
think that we
character.
just got information from the Mafia, so like out of character talk might be before it might be between scenes, but right now we would
Yeah.
have to talk in
Yeah,
character or
it's-
give up talking to Milo.
Other than that one interruption, I've been mostly speaking in character.
Milo, are you good at stealthily taking things out or people out?
I mean, as
Uh,
good as the next person. I don't really do assassination or anything like that. I'm a
went to school
spy.
Could you take
together.
out some of the army patrol discreetly?
I could probably do that. I'm not really a a combatant. I'm
Oh.
a spy.
Milo and I can do all the same things. We went to school together.
Yeah, I
Well,
can.
I know you're really good at that, Isaac, so...
Well, I have a team.
I mean, couldn't
Now,
you just
Frey,
shoot him from far away or something?
would you like to join us in this assault against Fim? Or Garosik, as he likes to be called?
He just immediately shakes his head no, and then thinks about it for a moment. Because I have to do
You have to rescue Xenos, remember?
yeah,
Promise.
that's exactly. That's why I can't join you all. And
Does
no
now-
other reason.
Now, Alfred have any jewelry on him, by the way?
Anyone
Or
want to
anything?
insight that?
Not really. He had a locket at one point.
I don't need to incite it. I know he's making an excuse.
I did
What
say
about-
I left.
What about Milo? Does Milo have anything on him, like jewelry?
Milo's like he's very plain. He doesn't have a lot of possessions.
Oh, I see.
Alfred's broke.
Makes sense.
I guess I'll like wait around outside, and when they don't come out, I'll be like, whatever, and go back in. Because I did say I left.
Screw you guys. I'm not going home. Plot twist.
Well, this was a shielded room, so I figured, you know, if we're gonna do any planning, may as well do it while we're standing here. And not to walk
Wait,
out at the same time as all the Mafia heads.
Wow, true. True.
I got awkward, so I left. But are we done being awkward?
It's
Was it
only
awkward?
awkward if you make it awkward.
Well, I can't make it awkward if I'm not there, so great.
What other plans were we thinking?
I think at the
No.
moment that was it that we had planned. Just scoping out.
We could
workshop.
storm the Conclave Citadel and kill Jockrub.
Yeah, that sounds like suicide.
Hear me
I
out.
want to.
What if we got 18,000 Mafia men to help storm the Citadel with us?
I want to at least try to make something that could protect from his charming effects before we take on Jockrub. I've got some ideas for a potion.
Okay, then Fim it is. Do you guys want to go straight from here to there?
We think.
Seems odd without a plan.
Well, the plan is to storm the castle and kill everybody inside.
It's more of an action. How can we make the opening to our advantage? What?
After all, like,
We're
And
killing
also,
everybody.
also, Vanari and I are down a spell slot.
down 2.
I'm not worried about Fim on his own. I'm worried about all of the mechs that he had there that were on.
Yeah.
That
I'm
had their
worried about
auto
both.
targeting systems on.
Even with an ambush against Irene, we struggled.
Well, the ambush part went off pretty easily.
Well, yes,
It's
but we
fucking
absolutely
after.
100% needed that ambush.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ambush Fim as well. We could follow him from the rooftops.
Yeah, I was wondering about where does he go? Or, you know, he might just stay in his workshop the whole time.
We could fill his workshop with bombs when he's out. Well, no, we didn't do that for the Drake Network, but could be cool.
Well, that's not a bad plan, but we won't be able to. I mean, do we think the same thing's going to happen to Fim that happened to Irene, where a door came that led us to?
Yes,
Shadepool?
certainly.
I don't know.
I'm almost certain.
Sample size of 1. I'm not certain about it.
Well, they've failed to take down them in the past because they could always retreat there. I think that's going
Well-
to be something in common with all the aspects.
You guys forget we have an advantage now as well.
Whether it's a fucking door or something else is another story, but I think he'll definitely retreat there.
Cal,
I do
Hal
want to
probably
check
has-
him out.
Cal probably has some measure of control over Shade Pool now. Like, we probably have an advantage in that place that we didn't have before.
You know, he probably won't expect us to hit immediately, right? If he detected that someone was possibly in there.
We have always run away
I mean, it
before.
could have been anyone. It could have been a corporate spy. It could have been Conclave checking up on him. It could have been Preacher checking up on him.
Well, we didn't experience any control on my part the last time that we were there. And
Yeah,
further, I think that it was a place that was crafted for the aspect rather than
Right.
by them.
Well, we didn't really have a chance to see if you could think your way out of things now. Like, manipulate Shade Pool.
Al drools a little bit. I'm stupid.
Well, I can actually get my spell slots back if I give up my Channel Divinity. And then I can get my Channel Divinity back through just an hour's rest.
The Stonewall gave us carte blanche, right? We can do whatever we want to take down the Preacher's lieutenants.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You'll
we're-
get into some trouble, but they'll deal with whatever trouble you get into.
Sweet.
I think we're at a point where we can afford we can afford the means to get to the end.
No one's going to stop us from just walking up to the door, right? In which case,
Yeah, no one's. Yeah,
we take
just
out
walk up to the
the
door, and open fire.
door guards and go in immediately. Lock anybody else out, or hopefully before even any patrol guards outside notice.
Fim is a planner. We've heard this multiple times. He'll be working now in his workshop trying to find a way to deal with our inevitable invasion of his workshop. It'd be the best disruption of those plans to simply attack while he's deep in thought.
We may have an escape route from underneath there. Or a way to teleport or anything.
Yeah.
So if we go in too noisy and he knows immediately, he could just run.
Well, the workshop's also a valuable resource for him.
Yeah, so he
Even if
might
we don't
actually
kill
stay
him,
to try and
taking away
defend
that-
it.
Yeah, and taking away that resource is still worth it either way, even if we don't manage to kill him. It'll lead less bombs in the city.
Yeah, I'm good with hitting them right away.
I think we do it, yeah.
Is
All
that a
right.
2-pack reference?
No, I don't know who that is, except that he's dead.
Don't know what 2-pack is?
I think he's a rapper.
He's a hologram, don't you know?
I've never heard a Tupac song.
Wow. Alright,
They're
you guys want to
living-
go blow up Fim's place? Let's not
Not blow it up. I do not want to blow it up. I want that thing.
Figuratively.
We can take it.
Figuratively, as in, let's go kill everybody. I don't think we heard anyone in disagreement, so...
Maybe we should go. I kind of look over my shoulder and kind of say it so that only the 5 of us in close proximity can probably hear. Don't look at the tokens. The tokens are. I walk around. I pace. I was thinking about offering Capri a deal if they could get us information on all the mechs and the art patrol that were in Alanshra.
Why would you... This is the whole reason why I'm infiltrating them, is so that we don't have to offer them deals.
Well, I also want the information out because if they have the information I have and act on that, it's good for both of us.
I think we can probably get that information from them. I don't think we have to give up too much either for it.
Wheeler, I think we just
No,
established that's not good for both of us. We just
No,
joined
our
an
plan.
organization to kill Capri, so we shouldn't be
Join
helping them
up.
anymore.
We had a consultation meeting with them.
The Church of Alex is open to everybody. We're not
Well,
really
yeah,
picking
we
a
could
side,
just
per
go
se.
to them and say, "Hey, if you give us this information, we can take this guy out." I don't have to offer them anything, but if they say no, I can sweeten the deal.
Taking out Finn
Well,
is still within the best interest of Capri.
Yeah.
This is the,
And the
this is the whole
conclave.
reason why I'm a double agent. We shouldn't give them things when I can just take it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That first we're just not going to offer anything. But the other thing is I want this information out there regardless, and I think Capri is one of the only places that can handle it, because apparently they already know about Shade Pool.
We should try and get the locations
I think
of
we should do
the
that.
permanent leaks of miasma from them. Because then we can do our own experiments on it.
Again, we did just join an anti-Capri thing.
We didn't join them. We had
At
a
no
consultation.
point did I say
meeting
I
with
was
them.
joining the Mafia.
Yeah. We talked with them. Our options are still open. And unless you think these people know how to harvest mass quantities of white powder from Shade Pool,
I'm sure that we
There's
could
no
get their
help.
scientists on it. I mean, they're not just all
they're
brutes.
scientists. They're scientists. They're scientists that probably just sit in an alchemy lab all day making unicorn dust.
We want
think
to
they
observe
can
that,
swap
given
over
that
to
they are
this.
literally the Mafia, we are probably not legally obligated to any agreement that we might make with them.
Yeah.
Where we could sign contracts with Capri, and that'd be legally binding, for example.
Seems we've got a speaking basis with the CEO. We wouldn't. It'd be quid pro quo. You do this, I do that.
I mean, that's basically how I've been operating.
Yeah.
I tell you what
Wouldn't
we
be
know,
any-
you tell us what you know, and everybody works toward the ultimate goal, which is stop the breacher.
Yeah.
I can't
Everything else may fall
steal
where it
this
falls.
stuff. We don't have to give them. We don't have
But
Why
it
go
can be
through that
beneficial
risk?
to us to tell them these things.
We don't have to go through the risk of that if we can just make a deal. But again, they might just offer it freely because they want him out of the way as as competition. Also, because he's giving their new Harmony Patrol constructs bad PR, they might just want him out of their way for that.
Well, yes, because they want theirs to be trustworthy, and while there's fake ones going around,
So-
obviously that's not true.
So I don't need to offer them anything. It's just in their best interest.
Bye now, free. Have fun.
Right. None of this is relevant to what we're about to do. I mean, does anyone have any last-minute concerns before we
it is
go?
relevant. Because the information I'd be getting would be on his defenses.
So you don't want to go right now when he's still planning, or
I'm saying this is what we could do before then.
there is no before right now.
Before
That's not
hitting,
right now.
before
You
hitting,
know,
before
We've
hitting
already
the
started the
workshop.
timer
You know what
by him detecting happy.
Yeah.
He's now
Just weighing our
aware.
options.
How much he's aware, we don't know, but I could clear voyance into his workshop potentially, but he's probably got it shielded from that. I mean, it doesn't get blocked by lead, but he could have magical means of blocking from it. That would tell us if he's still there, and potentially if he's, for some reason, talking aloud.
Oh, and I don't know if I told you guys this. I fixed the heart. You know, we can take that effect without it stealing life.
Out of
So
character. I don't
we
think
have-
you've told us that it stole our life.
Alright, what? It stole our life. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, the first time it happened, it stole 2 weeks of our lives. It doesn't do that anymore, so I can tell you that.
Can you get those 2 weeks back out? I want that back.
You're gone.
Okay, can you adapt it to
Converted.
steal it from other people so I can have it back?
Oh no, I just got rid of the effect.
I mean, that's why the preacher decided the thing was worthless.
Yeah. And he only had Garsick to work on stuff for him. He didn't have me.
We can't use it for another week, right? Or has
Oh,
it
it's
long?
been over a month since we used it last.
I say we act now, while we can.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Let's go storm his base.
Because we know he was actively working to help Jockrab as well. By the letters Happy found, right?
Oh yeah, he's forging letters
So
for
the
on
sooner we
behalf.
strip that as well, the hopefully weaker Jakra will be. Maybe he falls out of favor with the conclave, and then we can target him.
I mean, that's something the Mafia might be able to help us with. They probably have like people adept at forgery, like could forge letters that quote unquote Jakra wrote and make them look bad to the conclave.
Now that's a good idea. Milo, do you happen to know if they're good at forgery?
Or actually, are you good at forgery, Milo? Given
Of
that you're a
course,
spy.
Yes, I'm a spy. It's what I'm very good at.
Appy, did you manage to steal one of the letters?
Yep, I have one.
Why don't you get Milo search on that while we go do this?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Milo, if I give you this letter, you promise to not lose it or ruin it or report or help the conclave in any way? Like report that you have this letter, that you found it?
Yes, I promise. I won't do anything like that. Why would I do that? I'm
gonna roll an insight.
anti-conclave.
I'll also roll an insight.
I would also like to inside this because it's very important.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo inside, everyone just peeking around the corner. Wilder, you don't know what the hell this guy's up to. He has like this very non-committal way of speaking about everything that just makes him impossible to read. Vanari, you get just this slight hint of genuine confusion. Like he does not know why you would think he would do that. Crunch mustard.
And I'm just not able to read, right? What he's read him?
Yeah, you are unable to read him.
I think it's worth the risk either way, Happy.
Okay. And I'm gonna hand it to Milo.
I mean, what else are we gonna do with it?
I mean, I'm just worried he might like scuff it or lose it or purposely lose it, I guess, or not do a good job. Like there might be better forgers that we could take this to. This is like just the first person that can do forgeries.
Well, he's in on the know. We're pretty confident that he's on our side, and we know of him. I don't know anyone else that's a good forger.
Well, exactly. We could
As
take
of-
our time and find another forger, right? We don't necessarily need to go to the first one we know.
As of earlier this week, I am a master forger.
Oh. Well, never mind then, Milo. Thank you for your services in either case.
Yes, but
I'm
he can
happy
also
to-
work in parallel. You've got a lot of things to do.
Milo, right?
All right,
Oh,
fine. I'll just give it to Milo.
Yeah.
You do
Let's go.
remember him, right?
Yes, I do. But I mean, he's been stealing money from you like every week now.
Do your spy thing and mess up Jakrob's reputation with the conclave. Since you don't like the conclave.
He does the Stonewall salute.
Do the Stonewall salute back.
Now let's go fuck up an aspect.
Swag. All right, you are heading directly to Fim's place then?
Yes.
Oh, man.
If we start walking there, do we notice like anybody, like any of the patrols diverting to follow us or anything?
We're across the street from it. They wouldn't have time to do that.
Well, we have
It's
to
not
get
like-
to there, right?
It's not exactly across the street. It's like a block away, right? Like, Malfoy led you to a place.
Oh, right.
It's in the area. It's very close by.
But yeah, we're gonna, if nobody seems to take notice of a rising walking down the street, we'll just walk up to the front.
Okay.
Well, we can-
What is the marching order, everyone?
Do we want someone moving ahead, or do we want to move fully as a group? I think fully as a group.
May as well walk together.
Yeah.
Could I like skulk on like the sidewalk away from the group, kind of? I do have my camo and stuff on for this area.
Yeah, but you would be moving at half speed if you did that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's one block, we can just be strolling down the street and not going fast.
Yeah. I mean, we just
Um,
finished our brunch or our lunch, and we're going out for a stroll on a place we've never been.
When we're
I
like
think
when we're like 15 minutes away, I can use Pass Without
we are
Trace.
less than 15 minutes away at the beginning of the adventure.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hmm.
But
Pass Without
space
Trace
is hard for
probably
me
smart.
IRL and in video game.
Pass Without Trace might actually be really smart because then
Yeah, you
it'll
could
help us
probably
while
cast
we're
that right away.
inside as well, right? Inside the
Right,
factory.
that's why I picked the time
Good
period.
idea. Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that.
I think I can distract one of the door guards at least, and then you get him while he's turned around. And I'm gonna go on the roofs. I know I probably can't get on the roof of Fim's, but I'm hoping I can get on a roof within 30 feet of Fim's store.
Okay, you guys are heading out here.
Yep.
What is the marching order?
I'll be up front.
I'll go second.
I'm roof boy.
There's no roofs in the
Oh
area.
fuck.
Not in
There's
the
no
immediate
roofs.
area that this is coming. There are roofs up ahead, but you can't be on a roof.
Okay. Then I'll be third.
All right,
Then Cal, then Vanari.
Calvin
make sense?
Bonari. Where? Yeah, where's Defender?
Oh, by next to Vanari.
See, I still feel like Cal should be rear guard, like in the back, but whatever.
If you want to switch to me, sure.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
400-foot range.
Then Wielder, go ahead, make a stealth check for me. You do have Pass Without Trace.
Oh boy.
Wait, wouldn't this be a group check?
Well, everyone should do the group check, yes. But Wielder, in particular, will be making a perception check
All right.
as Wielder is taking point.
Do you mean perception or stealth? You said stealth.
Everyone make a stealth check. Wielder make a perception check. That's what I
Okay.
meant to say.
14.
Okay.
37.
Healthy.
Pass
Very
Without
nice.
Trace is a plus 10, right?
Oh, right.
Yep.
So I'm actually at 31.
Okay.
And then
19.
perception.
I
36.
got 19 as well.
Everyone, go ahead and re-roll, as you would have disadvantage if you're moving towards this at high speed, unless you are taking your time.
I thought we were just moving
We
at
were
a
just
normal pace.
like casually strolling, so like
Okay, in that case, you are taking your time. Very good.
one block, so I don't think the
Don't
time difference is
notice.
gonna matter.
Wait, we can move
Uh,
twice as fast because I'm an urchin, so it evens out to exactly the same speed.
Oh, you can.
Anyone I'm
Are
with,
you
yeah.
saying I can't see as well
Oh.
just because I'm like 2 people behind him walking down the street?
No, you can see as well. I'm just saying, for the sake of the random encounter, the person in point is the one who will be rolling perception. They're the one leading the way. Okay, we've got.
That just means I should probably go first from now on.
I mean, it's something that is worth considering.
I mean, we could walk side by side up front. That could be a.
That's true. That's true.
And then you can both roll. And you take the worst.
Effectively
Okay.
being no different.
Very cool. So we have failed this group check, unfortunately, just barely. However, those who have succeeded are unnoticed for the most part. They're just blending in with the crowd type of thing. Are you guys like directly in a line? I can't imagine.
People don't just
No,
naturally
I-
walk in a line.
Yeah, I'd imagine we'd move in normal formation.
Just normal formation,
Just
not
people
like a
loosely
single
walking down.
Yeah.
Wait, we failed that? That's kind of scary.
Everybody needs to be within 30 feet of me.
37, 36.
I thought it was a 13 was in there.
Yeah, there's some
14,
not
yeah.
good rolls along with this. I'm gonna have to extend this map actually. Now that I think about it.
Well, you
Oh, yeah,
included the
we-
plus 10 in Cal's thing, right?
And
Yeah.
Vanari's.
Yeah, and Vanari's.
And Wielders.
So 3 people rolled over a 30.
I think it would be cool if some of these
There-
maps had a little graphical portion in the corner to say, like, this person's like 200 feet away because they're using a bow, but they have vision to everything in the middle.
It's probably DC 35, which is scary.
Yeah, there are additional factors at play here, everyone,
We're
which can affect the DC.
immediately walking right at the heavily guarded, heavily watched workshop. Shortly after they're on alert.
Yeah, I've got no problem with it.
What it is, but some of you have managed to blend in to the point where they don't notice you as members of the Rising. So, if, for example, you want to sneak up on people, you can effectively surprise them, which does
I
not
imagine,
matter to
like,
Isaac anymore.
the sun probably glared off of my newly polished metal exterior
Yeah,
into the eyes.
very nice, beautiful stuff,
It's
everyone.
unusual. I do not usually blend in very well.
You blend in successfully against all odds. So
We
those
should
of
have
you,
given Wielder the ghillie suit.
Oh, I don't wear clothes.
That's why it's so funny to me. Like a 4'11" suit on
I
a
wear the
7'2"
pants.
person who hates it.
I made the concession to wear the pants. So, and if I'm going to freeze to death, I'll buy new winter clothes.
very interesting, everyone. Cool stuff. Welcome to this battle map, and I am just going to put in some of the people in question.
Oh, man, I just got an adrenaline rush seeing a battle map.
Which one is
It's
the workshop?
been a while, eh?
Like a wave of positive emotion just came over me.
The workshop is in a bit. You see these people are on the ground. They look like just like regular bums on the street, but then you see that they are covered head to toe in strange arcane glyphs.
Suicide bombers.
Then you also see on top of everything here that there are these I'm just going to use samurai to represent the Harmony and or Art Patrol. Oh no.
Rip terror till it is done.
That was really good.
I don't think
That
Kyle has any reason to be suspicious of anything here.
was a good one. Because of the lower perception, you do not notice them before they notice you, and you get a sense that they are like ready. They're ready. But at the same time, they're specifically looking in on those that have failed the rolls. So to that end, Happy and Isaac, you guys are just being seen as like members of the crowd walking in. They're not looking at you. They're not targeting you. This is very good for you. Everybody, roll initiative.
What do the guys in the roofs have? Do they have guns or something?
Yes, I should talk about their equipment as well. The guys on the roof have these really cool looking like
Hey.
white spears that look like they're made out of ivory. And they have a number of javelins as well. Those are the guys with the black armor. Those with the red armor have the same spears, but they don't have the javelins. However, these spears have capsule loaders on them.
Oh, lovely.
Do we see the capsule quiver on them anywhere?
Okay.
Oh, you cut out. What did you say?
It's not immediately clear.
Okay.
I guess spend an action looking into it.
No, I don't want to. I want to look into it if it isn't immediately clear.
Okay.
Shit. Can I immediately control the mage hand when I cast it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll dash over here with my bonus action, and I'll cast Mage Hands, and attempt to take his capsule spear.
I don't know if you can.
Oh, do a disarm with mage hand.
Oh, was I surprised?
I can retrieve an object.
Was Wielder surprised?
Oh, it has to be in a container. Never mind. I thought it said an object carried by another creature, but it's an object in a container carried by another creature.
Usually things wielded are a lot harder.
Sorry then.
So everyone but those first 3 people in initiative are surprised.
With the first 3? No, it's not a surprise round. You guys are just walking. The point is they don't know you guys are there. And you just kind of encounter them on the street. They know you guys are there, but they won't be targeting those that have succeeded the stealth check. Until you make a harmful action or if they realize like what's going on. Okay, I believe we have everyone in the initiative, correct? Is
Yeah,
anyone missing?
I think so. In theory, we could just walk across the street then and be fine, I guess, if we don't do anything stupid.
Hey, cut it out. Don't move out of initiative order.
Oh, I was at the top before, and you were asking me what I was doing, so I thought it was my turn.
Wielder's at the top. Unless these guys roll above a 22. Let's find out. I didn't roll everyone's initiative. And I failed tremendously. I hate initiative in any game ever. It's the worst. They never should have made initiative.
That's tough.
But how do you decide who goes first?
I think it should just be decided automatically without any work.
I wish everything was decided automatically. Wouldn't that be cool?
The DM controls the camera. That's how it works in masks.
Wait, we could decide it without doing any work. We win the fight. There we go, right?
Easy. Oh, there's a lot of dudes. You could also, do group initiatives instead of individual.
Not in this case. Anyways, the Rising versus Street Aggressors. Let's go. Wielder over Defender. Not food fight! That's the wrong one.
Rip and
Too
tear.
intense.
So, but they're not making any threatening motions at us, are they?
As far as you can tell, they're not, but you also see the ones on the roof have weapons aimed at this area. The ones at the roof are threatening. These guys, it's unclear if they are or not.
And just to clarify, this is on the way to the workshop, right? This is
Yep.
like the entrance to the workshop?
This is directly on the way, but it's not in the entrance.
Like, how far away are we?
You can see it at the other end of the street. So if you go here and you just keep going, the workshop will be just like a 2 to 4 minute walk.
I mean, if we're still casually stealthing, would we even have any reason to think they're gonna attack us?
Yeah, that's where I'm being held up.
Guys on the roof have weapons pointed in our general vicinity.
No,
They-
in
Okay.
like they're pointing here, right?
No, they're pointing in this direction. The people were ambushing anyone going down this street. That's why the DC was so high.
Hmm.
There was an
All right.
ambush checkpoint set up on the street to the road, and you guys walked down the road.
Gotcha.
Can anybody in the team with a big brain realize that this is sort of canonical ambush
Yeah, that's what I'm justifying.
setup? Like, is this strategically an ambush, or is this just
It's pretty clearly an
guys-
ambush. Like once you've stumbled into it, it's like, oh yeah, there's Harmony Patrol people on the roof with weapons pointed at the street that we're walking
Yeah, the street
towards.
guys don't tend to hang out on roofs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And weird hobos with ruins all over them.
Can I make out if they're Harmony Patrol or Art Patrol?
yeah, that would be a action perception, I think. 'Cause that's like really zooming in.
I'm just gonna call out because what I was gonna say is basically the same litmus test. I'll move up just a little bit, tell this guy that he should probably leave, or I'll say where I am and tell him he should probably leave. And then I'll call out to the people on the ruse is that this is not a fight you want to pick.
Okay, they don't seem to care.
All right, and I'll hold my action to attack. I'll pick one in particular. I'll attack. Go away, interface. This guy with firebolt. As soon as any of these attack.
Okay,
And then... Okay, well... Is his first name Art?
Yeah, I'm just doing plays on Harmony Patrol
Okay.
and Art Patrol.
And then I'll move a little bit, just because we had that experience with that fireball.
Do spell capsules have to be loaded into something, or can you just throw them?
It has to be loaded. There's a mechanism inside the loader that activates it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there. And then bonus action. And I think I gotta bring him up, because he can't defend you from ranged attacks. So I'll bring the defender up and have it... How tall are these roofs?
How tall are the roofs? The roofs are about 10 to 15 feet up, and you can see that there's a bridge that's put between them. It's just sort of like a way of getting across the rooftops. The one at the very bottom is taller. This one's about 20 feet up.
And I'll move him. I'll use the rest of it. I'll use my bonus action to also command him to take an action to move 40 more feet.
Okay.
Right here, so he can go up if he needs to later, but also is probably not in view of some shots, which from half of them.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Leo 9 as Isaac. Isaac as Leo 9, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna skulk over here, hopefully without dropping stealth. Bonus action dash. I'm gonna ready an action to cast Mage Hands.
Okay.
If I see him reaching towards a pouch, I'm gonna Mage Hand in and steal some of his spell capsules before he gets his hand there. Because I don't know exactly where he is, so I'm just gonna get ready and see if he goes for one.
Okay. Steve here is going to do what Steve does the best in the whole wide world, which is he's going to step to the end here, and he is going to activate a spell capsule.
Hooray! If I see him reach for it, I guess that triggers my ready to action.
He's not reaching for it. He's got it
Oh,
loaded.
it's already loaded? Oh.
Yeah, it's loaded. He's activating the spell capsule, and then
Yeah, that's gonna trigger my firebolt on Art Richard.
on Art Richard. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Is Steve doing it?
Oh, I could
Yeah,
have taken the
Steve's
spell
doing it.
capsule then.
But I had my ready to action prepared to hit Art Richard.
Yep.
27 to hit, 12 damage.
Absolutely hits.
Yeah, 12 fire damage.
Okay, 12 fire damage. You hit Art Richard. And the capsule goes off and Steve disappears.
Invisible Man.
And did he teleport to off the battle map into the void?
I mean, you could do a reaction to identify all probably.
If you wanted
Oh.
to.
I might.
People that are knowledgeable in Arcana and stuff.
Yeah. Can I reaction Magitech to see what that was?
Oh yeah, it would probably be magic.
That is cool. Yeah, go ahead. It's actually quite cool.
Come on. 25.
25. Mambo 25. Is that anything, guys? Yeah, this guy has actually not used invisibility, but rather he's used a very simple Misty Step. But he's disappeared. He's teleported somewhere on the map. Where is he? Where is he gone?
I see him off to the right into the white void, floating in
Can I al-
nothingness. In the plane
Can I
between
also
planes.
use my reaction?
Okay, what is the action you're going to use?
I want to figure out what the spell is.
Wheeler, didn't you use your ready
Yeah,
action?
yep. I just realized that. I don't think I could
Okay,
have done
don't
that. I don't know.
Oh, right. You did use ready to action. Good point.
Because I forget. I never use ready to action, so I forget that it needs
Ready to
react.
action will ease my reaction if I use it. I didn't use it, so I didn't use my
I'm
reaction.
talking about me, because I just
Oh.
then also used a reaction to identify that spell, so I do not know what that was.
And I'm pretty sure it's invisibility as well.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Vanari.
Okay. Scared of the ruin guys. I don't know if they're gonna attack or not, but they're covered in ruins, which means it seems very likely that they are. So, why and I could.
Wait, I'm sorry, did I miss
but
that? Are these
defenders
guys
there.
covered in,
That's unfortunate.
are these guys covered in runes, did you say?
That's correct. They are covered in runes.
Missed that, okay. Oh. Living? I wonder if they're living spells.
Could, I don't want to kill defenders.
I'm gonna send 4 living spells to this.
We don't know anything about living spells. We don't know why they're deployed or where they are or who they are.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Do we have any indication as to whether these guys are set up to ambush us or whether they could be on our team somehow?
Probably anyone that comes down the street.
Yep.
Go for it and hit defender if you need to.
Alright.
Very easy to heal and bring back.
I like to imagine that, by the way, Isaac and Happy are just doing like the gorilla thing where it's like they're hiding in plain sight because everyone's distracted by Wielder.
Like what gorillas do. Yeah, you're right.
No, like that video where people are like playing
They're
basketball
passing
and
the
then a
ball
gorilla
around.
walks past.
Oh,
I should be able to hit a fireball to hit all 4 of these guys, right?
Yeah, that would hit
20-foot range?
defender though.
It would, yeah.
Cool. That is legal, yes, that would hit.
Poor Panther.
Oh my god. Really low damage.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Saves defender, dex. Hey! It made it.
Nice.
Takes 12 damage.
Okay.
No.
Alright, let's see how Swooshy over here does.
I think that's like 3 or 4 points below average. It's not actually that far low.
It's +4 dex. Yeah.
Okay, Swooshy makes it. Volsey does not make it. Let's see how Art Richard does.
Did your
Richard.
save DC go up?
It did because of the new amulet
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Art Richard gets a 12, does not make it, and let's see how Brigand does.
Not dexterous. They're still rolling really well. So 12 damage if they made it and 25 if they fail.
Okay.
Oh, a bonus there. I guess I'll try and
Fireball in
pull.
a place with wooden buildings.
I will try and pull Richard close.
It only ignites things that are unattended. The building is attended, you can tell because there's people on it.
I think in general, fire spells don't actually like wood.
Unless they specify that they do.
Yeah,
So-
like flaming sphere.
Art will probably make
Like
this, but
fireball.
I'm going to try and pull him toward me.
Okay, let's see how Art Richard does.
If he's not dex, he's probably strengths.
Makes
Yep.
it.
Ooh.
Alright, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay,
Oh, the hobos. didn't
Cal
die.
Severe.
So I was thinking, like 3 turns ago that I was going to be rolling Persuasion. But I think that plan has, I think that ship has sailed. Are these 2 within 5 feet of each other? That looks like not 5 feet.
No.
No, they're not adjacent to each other.
Okay. I am going to use my bow. Wait, where can I walk to that's, like, safer? This might be safe. Oh, I probably want to walk, like, away.
I guess the bridge would light on fire. The bridge would be able to have a flame on it.
Is this whole area open?
Yeah, the whole area is open. I just made the map too small.
Movable objects that aren't worn or carried. Yeah, I could light the bridge on fire.
I'm gonna walk approximately here. And I'm going to shoot both of my arrows at Art Richard.
Okay.
Art
Richard's having a bad time.
Here. We go here. Should I drop Pass Without Trace? Are we done with Pass Without Trace?
That's fair, yeah.
Alright. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spell that makes me deal bonus damage, and then I'm going to try to sharpshoot them twice.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. Where's my... Oh, here it is. Oh, I apparently rolled 3 times because I don't know how my buttons work.
The second one hits.
Cool. And then I need to... I should probably just use my... Yeah, I think I can use +1 arrows. Advantages, no. Sharpshooters, yes. Bless is no. Mark is yes. I should have just used this in the first place. Then I would have gotten a crit. I did 29 damage.
Art Richard is near death. He's looking really, really messed up here.
And I think that's all that I do. I was thinking of switching to my polearm, but not from this position, I think.
Okay. Then Art Richard gets to attack finally. Distracted by Wielder and Vanari and now this arrow, he takes out the javelins and just begins to rapid fire chuck them.
Rapid fire chuck javelins?
Yep. Just absolute sicko mode. And Wielder is the closest target, so Wielder 17
Miss.
does not hit. 13
Miss.
does not hit. And
Miss.
7. 3 javelins are thrown in and are missed.
Let's block him with my shield.
As a bonus action, Art Richard is going to attempt to take out one of their spell capsules. Okay, and they pull out a spell capsule as an object interaction, as a bonus action, they use the spell capsule.
Can I reuse my action to go for this guy, or does it have to be specifically the other guy?
I don't think it matters too much. Is he in range?
She's not in range, and I use it to try to identify the spell, so I can.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to use this spell capsule then. And heal himself for 1 point.
Wow.
Wow, that sucks. A harm.
It's like that's a lesser healing potion, basically.
That was a
Our
bonus
harm
action.
is going to step forward. Not quite. Maybe has to move closer.
Oh, is it a healing word spelled capsule?
Oh, is he attacking me?
Yeah, he just fireballed his friends.
I would like to warding flare him then to give him disadvantage on the attack.
This would be on the first one, right?
Yeah, this is the first one.
15.
Nope, that misses.
This also misses with a 13 and a 13. These guys are just hucking these javelins to absolutely no useful effect.
Warding flare saved me.
It's true. One of them would have hit. Brigand is going to step forward, and their moves suddenly become really expressive and quick. You can see that their limbs begin to like literally light on fire as they start running towards Wielder is the closest target, so they're going to try to hit Wielder.
Do I take 1d6 fire damage?
No.
It's not the spell, I think it is.
Oh,
That
21!
last one hits. That's a hit.
They did
Wow.
it! They hit someone!
Oh, the fucking rolls.
Let's see. Oh, I don't have a reaction. I can't absorb that.
They did something useful, guys!
Damn. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, they hurt.
Rolled real good.
They hurt. I don't know what else to say. This guy is going to run up and start punching at Vanari because you just lit him on fire. That's a miss with the 9 and a miss with the 7. This guy's like running forward, his hands just on flame. This guy's also badly burnt, and as he's punching, he's just like whiffing the air. His form has just completely crumpled through it. You really, really hurt him bad with that fireball. Happy Fazell Bing. As this fight's been going on, you've just kind of stood completely still as everyone's focus is shifted. Now you're in the open here. There's no way to hide, but you successfully snuck up on them.
All right, sweet. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use Feline Agility, so I'll double my speed. I'm going to move up to the wall here, and then it's 20 feet up this rooftop, right?
Yeah, this rooftop is 15. The other
15?
one's 20.
Cool. All right, yeah, then I will move up there. I'll climb up. Actually, I think I can even high jump that if I really wanted to, but that's fun.
No. 20 is this one at the very bottom.
The other way around.
And then while I'm moving, I'll pull out my light shards with my object interaction.
Ooh, let's see this 1d4.
1 is that?
That's
is it,
below your charges, so yep, you're
I
fine.
have one. I think I have 1 charge at the moment. Yeah.
Great, you have 1 charge?
I used it last time somewhere. I forgot where. Last
Okay,
session.
you're at 0 charges. The next time you're gonna get burned. There's nothing you can do.
Rip.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Okay, but at least I have both of them out now. So I'll do that when I'm up here, right behind this guy, Art Richard.
Okay.
The Art Richard. And I'm going to attack him.
Okay, you do have advantage. You're attacking from stealth, technically.
Yeah, plus 8. Oof. Okay, I will. Sorry, you go.
Go ahead.
It's a miss, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just use my bonus action. Oh wait, do I want to use my bonus action actually? Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, screw it, I will. To hit him, I should knock him out of the fight at least. Does that hit?
Yeah, so with the first attack, you just climb up and sprint and run. You slash at him with one of the light shards, and it just glances off the armor. He turns to look to see what that was, and catches a dagger directly in the face. Go ahead and roll damage, although I doubt this guy will survive.
Non-lethal, by the way.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's stealth as well, isn't it?
Sneak attack.
That is, what is my sneak attack at the moment? 3d6, alright.
You cannot possibly fail to
15.
take him out. He had 9 health.
Cool.
Literally could not have not killed him there.
Yeah, alright, and I guess that's my turn.
The face seems human. Seems like a real person.
Are we the baddies? No.
Well, I didn't kill him, so it's fine. I don't think we're the baddies. They attacked us.
Let's see. Actually, wait. Can Swooshy get no real meaningful flank here? 6 and a 16. 16 sounds like something. Is it
Nope,
anything?
You need 18.
18. You just deflect this one with the shield completely. It kind of burns a little bit, but the shield protects you from the brunt of it. And now it's time for subscribe to Shrike Games.
Wow, that's a great name. I love that person.
They're going to climb up here, and they're just going to barely get in range. This guy's unconscious. Subscribe to Shrike Games is going to make 2 attacks unhappy. That's a 12 that does not hit.
Yes.
And an 8 doesn't hit as well.
Nice.
These guys, they've got big punches. They hit really hard and fast, but they have no technique. They've got nothing. Troll Patrol is sick of all the trolling that you guys are doing and is going to do some trolling of their own. They're going to load a spell capsule in.
Uh-oh.
You hear a clicking sound as they put this in their lance, and their lance begins to glow and smoke, and they throw it right here. Bop. They don't give a damn about hitting Valsi and Swooshy with this fireball. All of you guys make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Who's in it?
This is Vanari, Calcivir, Swooshy, and Valsi.
Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you guys are swaggy. You guys are swaggy. Now, here's the problem. You see, Valsi has taken some pretty big damage. And this may cause some issues here, depending on how this roll goes. But this is just a base fireball, so let's see how they do on this dexterity saving throw. Valsi fails. Swooshy also fails. Wow, the friendly fire is lit.
How much damage?
27. Which means you only take 13.
Okay.
Now, you may think that you've like dodged a bullet as these 2 guys are taken out. They are destroyed by this spell. So 13 damage to both of you.
Oh no.
Their runes activate on death, and their entire bodies combust and burn up. You see 2 lines of fire come out from what's left of them. Calcivir and Vanari are in one of the lines, Vanari's just in the other one. Make a dexterity saving throw, Vanari and Cal,
Fuck.
please.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, you take half, Vanari, of this.
God.
18 damage. So 9 damage to Vanari, 18 damage to Calcivir. Make another dexterity saving throw, Vanari, to mitigate this 13 damage.
Hey, there's fire damage going on, right?
Yeah, on that bridge.
Well, I'm almost down. I'm barely standing.
Wow! Incredible. Which one are you blocking? You're blocking the 18?
Yeah. Well, so it says you have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So.
Whoa! Okay.
Does that mean that it resists both of them?
Yep, it does.
Okay, so
I
it's
thought only one was hitting you anyway.
13 and 18. Well, not both of the lines.
So
it's
you
the
take the
original
fireball, right? You take the original
Oh,
fireball, so you can resist the fireball that you've also dodged.
Right, and I don't know if these runes are like
They're also fire.
fire damage or something. Okay, cool.
They're also fire damage.
So that's +9, and is the 13? Does that go to 6 or 7?
That does not even hit you. You were not in the area.
Well, there was the fireball. I took half of the 27, I think it was, and that was 13, and then I resisted that, and so that becomes 6, I think.
Yep, it becomes 6, and then the
Okay.
18 becomes 9.
18 becomes 9. So.
Amazing job, Calcivir, mitigating this huge damage. Troll Patrol is very proud of their competent strategy. And then it's Wielder's turn. Wielder, Brigand punched the hell out of you with fire.
Yeah, what are we gonna do about that? I'm gonna keep my reaction from now on.
They're big poggin right now, as the kids say.
Having seen that just happen, probably should back up and attack this thing. Or try to push it down and run away.
Part of my reaction to cast Absorb Elements, I say something like Niare, wash over me.
Nice.
Yeah, seeing that exploding stuff is concerning. There's enough shield. I couldn't move.
Hey, now we know where they're not living
I
spells.
was just gonna beat this guy until I found out they explode. Maybe they don't explode if they're just knocked unconscious. That's what I'm going for.
What's the matter? Go ahead, hit me. Fire away.
I'll just try to
They can
knock them
talk?
out.
Yeah, we can talk.
Warhammer, no advantage. Come on. 22 to hit.
I need you to hit, and this is on Brigand.
Yeah. 10 damage, and then again, second attack. 27 to hit and 11 damage. So 21 non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
Brigand is on death's door. Like, they have been
Alright.
really badly hit. They're standing up.
Alright, bonus action. The defender is going to come in and finish this.
Finish the fight. Halo 3.
Yeah. Force Empowered Rend with +2. Come on. 12 to hit, that might hit. They're just in robes, or they're just in rags or whatever.
12 does not hit.
Alright. Then... we'll both try... I'll move away first.
What's the matter? Can't take the heat.
Yeah, I'll move away. And I'll let him take an attack of opportunity.
This guy's gonna crit you. Watch out.
And I'm
Cool.
gonna shield that.
Gonna shield that. You just see this burning punch comes towards you, and the shield like nearly cracks under the force of it. Like the flame just kind of licks at your, like the wooden parts of your frame here.
I'm the best out of all of us.
You know what? Let me pick where I move better.
You know what they call me?
Bitch.
They call me a firebrand. These puns doing anything for you guys?
No, not really.
Okay.
You can never give your enemy
fire
back.
brandy.
You know, I'm pretty close to death, actually. I shouldn't be so cocky right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's whatever. I'll just fuck you guys up when I die.
But you have so much to live for. You don't have to do that.
Really, my life sucks.
I mean, you can
Leonine.
always turn it around.
I'm going to climb up the building, and I believe I'm still in stealth because I haven't done shit this
Yep.
whole combat. So I'm going
Go
to.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check here to climb this building away from the ladder. You don't have a
Hey.
climb suit. You are trying to grab up, and you grab onto something which cracks, falls
Can I
off.
use my episode inspiration? Is this a new episode now?
It is at this point, yes.
That's the second one I rolled
Okay.
today, so I want to use inspiration. 26.
All right, you successfully climb up without falling and taking 1d6 damage from falling.
Right. And then I'm going to use my action to shoot this idiot non-lethally for character reasons.
Subscribe to Shrike Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
29
29
non-lethally.
29 non-lethally onto subscribe to Shrike Games.
We're cops now. We can't kill people while we're doing cop stuff.
We're not
Uh,
cops.
We're not cops.
Subscribe to Shrike Games looks very bloodied as well.
I'm 80% sure that we're cops.
We're literally not
We're
cops.
not cops.
If anything, we're part of the military. But even then, that doesn't even apply.
I think we are just straight up the middle. I think that's what the stone wall used to be. It's just they don't need a military
Steve
anymore.
peeks his head out the window, having loaded the loader, and fires his fireball at Vanari and Cal.
Fucking, you want to sight on that?
Why not?
Yes.
Yes.
Happy, don't you have that wand of
I'm
counter
gonna go,
spell?
I'm going down for sure here.
I don't have it out. I don't have it out at the moment.
Still have resistance to fire.
Wait, can you
and
counterspell
escape.
spell capsules?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me describe what this looks like just to help your immersion.
Well, okay.
As he puts this into the javelin, the thing begins to smoke and glow, and when he activates it, it creates a magic circle in the air, and you can see like the crystal is just melted away into nothing. Dex for half, that's 24 damage. Vanari drops. Cal, you take half of half, so you take 6.
I am not bloodied.
Cal looks at Vonari's body and says, "Rip to you, but I'm different."
Built different.
Am I watching you?
I got effectively hit by 3 fireballs before I could take another turn.
Yeah, capsules are pretty good, guys. All right,
Well, how
Vanari,
you
go
can
ahead.
like be a full marshal and also be able to use spells.
It's nice. You just have to spend a lot of money and carry around these things.
Which can be stolen from you, hopefully.
I think I'm supposed
Yep.
to make 3 different concentration saves for taking damage 3 times.
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't know.
And
how to do
Vanari,
that.
GM
So do I just press?
Did you-
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Yep. Okay, it's gone. Pass without a trace. What the hell? You're so bad at Constitution saves.
I am very bad at Constitution, but I got the bad rolls out, so now I have good rolls next.
That's true. That is how it works.
Oh, right.
Cal.
I wanted to. Never mind.
Okay, so Brigand is bloodied. Is there anybody within 5 feet? No, there's nobody within 5 feet of each other. Unless I want to do attack defender. Wait. Measure. Is 8 feet kind of like 5 feet? Happy, how are you doing up there?
Say again.
Happy, how are you doing up there? Need a hand?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Alright, then I'm gonna shoot at Harharm.
Yep.
Twice.
Okay, you're gonna shoot at harm.
Wait, don't use this one, use this macro. Advantage is no. Bless is no, right?
Right, we're not blessed because she's unconscious.
Right.
Guys, I promise you that the black armor ones are actually, like, they do stuff. They just have missed all of their attacks.
I'm gonna re-up my hunter's mark for this guy. That probably hits.
That extremely hits, yes.
That's a no, that's a yes, that's a no, and that's hunter's mark. That one's a maybe.
That one does not hit. So 21.
And I think that's about it.
Art Richard is down. Harm is not playing around, but is also not in range. So they're going to jump down. They're going to just take a long leap. A leap forward 15. This is 15, not quite. They take 9 damage, but they do like a sick little roll and pick themselves up as part of their movement, and now they are in range. And then they throw 3 javelins. Nine, 19, and a crit fail. But they hit with one of these javelins. One of the
Oh.
javelins hits. Cal,
One more
you can-
thing. Sorry.
One more thing.
My absorb elements, it deals bonus damage on my next attack, which I think is just 1d6 damage,
Yep.
but that goes into the thing. Wait,
Cool,
I
cool.
think you rolled a 1,
it's
right?
1d6. I rolled a 1
Very good.
initially, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. It says first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn. So I guess it wasn't a melee attack. So I do nothing.
5 damage. You get hit with the javelin, which kind of like pierces, not quite pierces, but it glazes off your shoulder.
If I made exactly half, I'm bloodied, right?
I think so, yes.
I am bloodied.
I don't know how much
Break.
health you have exactly.
I believe I'm able to tell you my maximum health total, which is 52.
Brigand is charging up like a huge punch and runs forward at Wielder, which does provoke from the defender.
Yeah. So, come on, let's hit this. Come on. Damn it. 12 does not hit.
They run at you with like this sweeping punch. Again, no technique behind it at all, just pure power.
Yeah. Total miss.
11, 20.
Missed.
Misses. You've got
I have
shield
a
up.
shield.
Yep.
It can't hit me unless I'm a nat 20.
All right. Happy Fizzle
All right, first things first, I'm going to try to attack subscribe to Shrike Games.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Okay, that's a miss. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll use my bonus action as well to attack him. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Alright. And that's just going to be a flat... I guess I do get the +1, right? Even though it's an offhand attack for the damage?
That's true.
I don't know if that takes him out. And then I'll drop one of the light shards and with my object interaction take out my Wand of Counterspell. And I guess I'll pivot. Pivot like here. That's my turn.
Okay. I forgot to do this, but the fire spreads on the bridge.
Dang. Okay, alright.
Subscribe to Shrike Games has their Fist of Fury out. They punch you once, and they miss the second one. With one punch, they go, "Subscribe to Shrike Games!" And they are surprised, actually, to make contact at all. They were not expecting this. The bottom is fire. The second part is fire. You take 9 points of damage, of which 4 are fire.
9 damage.
Just one huge clean hit to the jaw, and the second one is just this sweeping haymaker, which you just easily dodge. Uh-oh.
I would be pivoted. I just moved that to see the health.
Uh-oh. Troll Patrol is in counterspell range. Let's see if they're able to get off one of their spells from their capsule. They are going to load a new capsule in, and they're going to point the spear at Calcivir.
Can I decide to counterspell like after I see the attack, whether it hits or not? Or they don't make an attack roll; they just throw it, don't they? Never mind.
This one they do.
Counter. Oh, this one they do. Do we make an attack
Yeah.
roll?
This one that does make an attack roll. This is a different one. They're not just like loaded with fireball capsules. Those are expensive. That'd be fun.
Don't
Can you
think
imagine?
You can wait until it hits to counterspell.
Yeah, I say go for it.
I can't wait till it hits to counterspell. That's when the spell goes off, though. No.
It's you disrupt their casting of it,
Oh, okay.
not the
okay.
effects of it.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to counterspell this one?
Sure. I'll do that.
All right, you pull the wand out, and as this person is casting, you see this magic circle. You point the wand at it, and immediately this circle shatters, and you can see that it completely jams up. The crystal just begins to grow like these disgusting black growths, and it just loses all of its light.
Owns.
They shake the crystal out and just look at it on the ground, and they're clearly pissed. Wielder.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, if Vanari has rolled a 1, or has failed and then rolls a 1, combination of dragging and then readying an action again can heal her. I just can't figure out a perfect move here. I don't think there is one. Oh, he trips and falls off the roof.
Hey, I see Steve again.
Could I do... I don't want to do this. Sorry, I'm really thinking on this because there is a possibility that Vanari's gonna die. This all it takes is a nat 1 somewhere.
Well, that is why I've made this roll.
Yeah. I'll have... It's 35 feet there. I have 45 feet left, so I get...
Bless you.
Excuse me. I get 22 feet from there dragging. And I can go up, ready a heal. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, what I will do is I will move... Move to here, taking the attack of opportunity.
Missed. 11.
Okay, perfect. And then I will ready an action to heal Vanari once Defender has dragged her to me. And command the Defender to drag her over to me, to meet me in the middle. So if Vanari wants to come over here, move her token right next to me.
Nice.
And I will use Cure Wounds. So
Oh, nice. Vanari gets to move. Vanari's in the turn order again.
max, so 12 hit points to Vanari.
That's really good.
Or did he roll an at 1?
I rolled a 4. There's still a failure.
And there,
If I had rolled next
and
and
then
rolled a
if
1,
you-
I would have been dead.
yeah, so there's a 5% chance you would die on your next one.
Yep.
And I don't have Revivify yet.
Yeah, I do. Ironically.
Do that in 3 more levels.
Hi, Leo9.
Hello. It's me. I am here. Happy, are you good with that one?
Yeah, but it's kind of limiting my mobility. It's up to you.
Okay.
Take out Brigand.
I will study action aim at Shrike Games.
Shrike Games?
Yeah.
Okay.
As the player, I will
Damage,
take
yes. Bullets, no. Poison, no. Sneak, yes. And this is non-lethal as well.
That's a
20.
hit. As this bullet hits, it is non-lethal. You fire a rubber bullet, I guess. And they drop to the ground, and their runes light up,
Oh shit! Happens when they're unconscious too.
and then they go still.
Hey.
Hey, feels good. Man.
Oh, I got a plan for next turn.
You hear Steve, he like takes out a spell capsule with his mouth and he like flicks it inside. Watch this shit, bro. Jumps out the window and activates it midair.
Sorry, he's activating like a spell capsule.
Yep.
Damn, Fim is gonna cast so many spells, but
Do you
does
even
it?
have another reaction as your turn comes?
No, it hasn't. No, you're right. Never mind. I can't. I don't have a decision to make. That's good.
Bow. Misty steps
Ooh.
behind you.
Ooh.
Nothing personal, kid.
But watch this. He's not even finished. This guy's a pro. He is going to, as part of an action, shove you.
Ooh.
Pretty far to shove, but he can try.
Unless he has charger, I don't think he can do 10 feet.
20.
Ooh.
Beat that.
Is this athletics or just pure strength?
Athletics. This is athletics.
Hey,
Beat
alright.
that.
Oof.
All right. You move forward 5 feet. He is going to dash forward 5 feet as part of his movement and make another one.
What the fuck? Both his attacks?
No.
Watch this. You drop down onto the ground. You take 5 points of damage, and you're now prone. He
Oh,
drops
no.
down for the plunging attack.
Oh my god!
No, no.
Oh,
They use a third attack. Oh, they do have 3 attacks. They're throwing 3 spears. Yeah.
Yeah, throw
This
3
is
javelins.
legitimate.
Let's go. That is not a 19. That's an 18. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
You take 14 points of damage. He plunging attacks you with the spear and jumps off, and then just wipes all the sweat off his forehead.
Damn.
Oh, and I should mention that the fire has spread.
So, it wouldn't be 20 feet because 20
There's
feet's like
no
a dagger.
bridge anymore.
And the dagger's meant for throwing, so probably less than that.
The bridge is just gone now.
Yep.
I think you should focus on Brigand.
Is drinking a potion a bonus action?
Drinking a potion on your own is a bonus action. Feeding a potion is an action.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one myself. For
Nice.
pitiful amount of health. I will stand up using half my movement. Move a whole 15 feet. Is Brigand really low?
Yeah, Brigand's super low.
I think one hit's gonna probably take him out.
Yeah. Wondering if there's something. He goes, but Harm also goes. Oh, Channel Divinity's within 30 feet. Okay, I could. Oh, wait, can I get? Thanks. I can get all 3 of them. Oh wait, I can only move 15 feet. Shit, never mind. Ballows with you. I think he's still out of range. Well, I'm gonna channel Divinity to get both of these guys. So they can make con saves.
This is Brigand and Harharm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 2 within 30 feet.
14. And
Ooh, that's
Brigand.
Good hit.
pretty good damage.
Okay, it seems like they both have failed.
They take 20 radiant damage.
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
All right, Brigand is unconscious, and you can see all of their glyphs are lighting up as well as they're like falling to their knees. Looks like I've been fired. And they collapse onto the ground. Harharm is bloodied.
You know what to do, Cal.
Critic cow.
Tarharm bloodied? are
Oh.
dead.
Yeah, I
Bloody,
see a
yeah,
big
I
X.
I selected the X when I meant to.
Yeah, there we go.
Meant the
I was like
blood.
staring for a moment and I was like, okay, what did I just hear?
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Hold up. Oh, I'm technically still bloody.
Yeah, I think this is a good turn to use my bow. So I'm gonna do that.
Watch these 2 hits just double kill. Easy.
Yeah, I'm deciding if I use Fury, but I feel like I probably don't need to use Fury at this point in the comp.
Advantage is real good.
Yeah, it's one. Wait, is it one for short rest or long rest? Let me check that.
Of course, you might take 3 attacks back or more at advantage.
Oh, it's for short rest. That's cool. Okay, so this is going to have advantage. It's
You
going to
activated
be short-
Fury?
I'm activating Fury, targeting myself, and I fail to check to resist it.
Very cool. Don't worry, I've got this, and look, check it out. I already have this.
And I got that 6 and a 3.
Easy. Alright, this first one's a miss. That one's a hit, though. Is that on hard harm?
Yeah, it is.
Is that lethal?
No, it's non-lethal.
Alright, you shoot them in a part of the body where they're bleeding, but not enough that they would bleed out. And this accumulation of wounds, they eventually collapse from the pain. Alright, Richard, Harharm, Brigand, all these guys are down. Happy, you are on the ground prone. Steve has just landed this plunging attack on you with this spear that he's got. And he's got it poised over you.
Alright. Okay.
Watch out, bro. I got opportunity attacks. You don't want this. You don't want these hands.
Against the rogue. Has a
Uh,
billion movement and bonus action.
From this point here, where for the 15 feet out is, can I still see Troll Patrol? Do I have a
Yeah.
line of sight? Okay.
I think so.
I have a feeling we'll deal with these guys pretty quickly. It's probably not an issue. I should just try to stay alive with the wand in case they have some fuck shit. Does my stocks camo work here? Because we're outside?
Yeah, it would, yes.
Okay, could I bonus action disengage, sort of like slink/roll the way out to here, and then try to like blend in with like the charred remains and like the ground here and roll stealth?
I'll give you a disadvantage, but you can do it. It's plausible.
Would the Cloak of Elvenkind just cancel that out then? Or...
It would, yeah.
Alright. I'll try that. So bonus action disengage. And then I'll roll.
Okay, that's the roll to beat. Happy, move yourself from out. I drew this on object layer.
Sure, one moment.
Get yourself out of there. Let me put this on the map where it belongs. Alright, you can go in now.
Cool. There we go.
Alright. You successfully managed to, you just basically like quickly jump to your feet and like slink behind him, pulling this out in just one super clean motion. And as you do, you've just camouflaged yourself with the remains, but the same cobblestone of this area. And he turns around and he's like looking around the corner for you.
And the
So
charred
dumb.
remains of the bridge that probably fell.
Yeah, exactly. Like you've just kind of like buried yourself a little bit. You're wearing active camo.
Feels good, man.
Troll Patrol is going to step forward. It's going to pull out another capsule.
Counterspell, I guess. I don't want Vanari just get downed right away. Although, is that really that bad? She won't die, I guess. There's just 2 of them. The way I see it is we can deal with them before anyone dies, probably. If we can't, then maybe someone deserves to die. I have 3 charges. I'll counterspell.
He just throws the thing to the ground. That! Just full on like Kyle meltdown. He downs a monster in one sip and crushes the can. Wielder, you're up.
Alright. I will... Hold on. Did it... Harm go down?
Yep.
Okay, he did go down, yeah. Oh, that's just a drawing above him. Confusing. Okay, Firebolt at Troll Patrol. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm zoomed pretty far out. I can't read that well. Firebolt there to start. So 26 to hit.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Only 6 damage.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's enough. Bonus action, I'm going to command the defender to go up, kind of bound up to the roof a bit, try to grab onto Troll Patrol with its teeth and bring it down to the ground.
Can defender jump up 20 feet?
It's got 40 feet of movement. It's 20 feet up?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Sorry, this one's 15. 20 is the one below. Who put the 20 here?
I mean, that is the one below.
Yeah.
Oh, that one way down there.
That's 10. 15. Yeah. It's got the
15? What's
movement.
your high jump?
Well, it would have to climb, so I don't know if it actually does have the movement.
You can't climb at full speed.
Your high jump is equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Well, he wouldn't be high jumping up there. He'd be like bounding up it, or like
Climbing, I
going
think,
up the
takes
wall.
double movement, maybe,
Yeah.
unless you make a check.
Alright, climbing
Can
is
you
double.
move?
No, he's on the edge.
All right. Then I don't think I have that. I thought I did.
Because it'd be 30 feet to climb up.
Yeah. Not have, because he has a move speed of 40, and it takes 26 just to get there. He doesn't have the movement. He'll prepare for it. He'll move
Alright.
down there, and I guess take the dodge action. Can't do anything else.
More like take the
Why right
Doge
under him?
action.
I wouldn't stand right under him.
Oh, sorry.
Well, because I'm gonna next turn climb up and pull him down.
Okay, Leonine, what's up?
Do I see Happy?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh,
This
and
one's-
I'll step. Like,
No, you don't.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pick up subscribe to Shrike Games and then I'm gonna throw them at Steve.
I'll step.
Okay.
Here.
I don't know what I need to roll for that. The intent is to make him explode on Steve.
I don't think you need to roll for that. I think that's just covered by like the strength.
Wait, you're gonna kill this guy so that he explodes on.
Steve. and
I'm
then-
making it an improvised weapon attack.
Yeah, I mean, you just aim it at the ground and it fires off in a direction. So
What's the result? Is it fireball? Because maybe you can angle this so that it only hits. You don't know I'm there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know you're there. Also,
I'll just let
I'm
you
trying to
know
figure out if
that
I can
isn't
get
that
sneak attack.
technically doing something lethal with magic?
no, it's not a sneak attack. It would not
oh
be.
right, it is. You're right. I forgot about that.
-1 piety.
No, I won't do that then.
Okay.
I'll just go over here. You know what? I'll take out the train set and the twit train, and I'll do a plunging attack. I'll bonus action dash and plunging attack him.
Okay, go ahead and try.
Okay, so first attack is 1d20 plus the toy train is plus 7. 22.
22 hits.
1d4 plus 4 plus I don't think I get sneak attack on this, do I?
I don't know how you would.
And then plus 1d6.
Okay.
12, and then the second attack is the short sword. 26.
Didn't you bonus? Do you have 2 attacks?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, right, I can't do the second one because it
You bonus action
was
dash.
a action.
Bonus action dash. Okay, so you do 12 points of damage on this guy.
Yeah. And now I'm next to him, and he's possibly prone?
No.
Yeah, okay.
You hit him, use the momentum, and he like just kind of shrugs you off. You're facing each other. Okay, wow. First of all, dick move, bro. I was the one who like invented that type of strategy, and I just did it on your friend who disappeared. Secondly, when I did it, it was like way better because I like pushed, I pushed your friend around. So like, I'm just gonna hit you like 3 times.
Good luck. I have the highest armor class.
Alright, 23,
I'll give you a free one.
19,
Okay.
12.
I think I get hit twice.
Okay. He 2-hands the spear. 4 damage and 7 damage.
Okay. I'm not quite bloodied.
Okay, but like I hit twice and you hit once, so like the pecking order has been determined if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So like just run along and we'll forget this ever happened.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, what's up, Vanari?
I'm gonna try and telekinetically shove this guy off the roof. Pull him
Off the
towards
roof.
me.
He's meant to be on the edge, so it's slightly off.
The bonus action is it?
Is a bonus action. And this is on Troll Patrol, who,
Yep.
if I recall, does not have the best strength save.
Not with that roll.
Alright.
He can fall on top of.
That's fine.
Okay.
Right into his waiting maw.
What else would you like to do?
I would like to move.
And does he fall on the defender?
I think he falls next to him.
Okay.
Out of the corner. And then I'm going
He's
to
like,
just guiding bolt on Steve.
Okay.
22 should hit him, right?
That hits.
It takes 14 damage and next attack has advantage on him.
Okay, Steve is now bloodied. Okay, now you guys are like teaming. It's actually cheap. It's actually so unfair. Go ahead, Calsevere.
Which person gets advantage on the next attack against them?
Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my attacks on Troll Patrol.
Okay.
This is the last turn that I have Fury.
You have disadvantage to hit Troll Patrol
Oh,
prone.
okay.
because he's prone, but then this cancels out, so they're just regular hits.
Sharpshooter.
Shout.
Well,
Shoot him.
hmm. I guess I'll just stick with this guy. Oh wait, I can run up to him and then use my polearm. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and stab him.
Oh yeah, just barely within range here, like just barely touching.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have advantage instead of disadvantage.
I just imagine that you could fit one token between them, so it's
Yeah.
Well, I have advantage because of Fury, but I guess I also have advantage because of prone. Is that right?
Yeah. Exactly.
which don't stack, so you don't really need Fury.
Right.
Okay, that's a hit. That's 10 damage.
You don't have greater weapon then.
should she be adding +2 to this?
Yes, and in fact, that does make the difference and turns this into a hit. So that's 2 hits.
Why is Cal adding 2?
The flank.
Flanking.
With
Oh.
Defender.
Oh, nice. Fine. I deal 16 damage.
Deal 16 damage. Very nice. All right, Happy, you're up.
All right, sick. Okay, so Steve, I have advantage too, correct?
On first attack, yeah.
First attack. Okay, I'm gonna climb up this thing. So I'm gonna
Oh my
bonus action. Do I need to bonus action dash? I think I do actually have to climb up that thing. Yeah. So bonus action dash, and then I'm gonna jump on top of Steve and do a plunging attack on him.
Okay.
The fucking plunging attack meme continues.
This I have the flanking bonus because
Yep.
Isaac's there.
That's
Sick.
true. And
Yeah.
sneak attack. Because
Yeah.
Isaac's there.
Well, he already has
Hooray!
damage. So sneak attack from advantage.
Okay, that's a hit. Sadly, no crit, but that's fine. And then that's 3d6 plus 1. Okay.
That is enough to finish this guy. His last words are, okay, wow, like now everyone's just copying my shit. You're teaming on me. And like it's actually sad that you won this way. It shows that you guys are try hard catch. And then he
Does he
collapses.
explode?
I don't lethally do damage, so if he can, I guess he doesn't.
He doesn't have the runes anyways, silly guys.
Yeah. Showed him. And he takes out Troll Patrol, takes out this thing, and he sees the cat. Ah! Kicks it a little bit and runs to Cal. This
I'll
provokes.
take an attack. 15.
Does not hit.
Defenders just can't hit this fight.
Okay, this guy is going to two-hand this weapon as he's just fresh out of capsules.
Oh wait, they
He hasn't
don't
left.
for me because they already went inside my. They were already
Exactly,
Inside
they
my thing. I
haven't
didn't step away.
left.
Well, I also get to provoke if I'm using a polearm, but yeah,
Oh, do you have Polar Master?
yeah, that's how I've been slapping them with the other
Very
end all
cool.
the time. Also, I should have been using my other end of the thing.
Okay. Do you want to roll that retroactively? There you go. That's a hit. That's 8 damage. Doesn't meaningfully make a difference. This guy misses first attack. See the second attack. It's a 22. That does hit. 10 damage. You still up?
Yeah, I was bloodied. But no, I'm still up.
18 to hit, Cal.
I didn't hit.
That's a hit. 9 damage.
Still up.
Still up. The guy hits a few times. Looks at Defender. Looks at Cal. Wielder, you're up.
All right.
Finish the fight.
I wink at them.
Yeah, I can just barely make it. And I'll attack twice with the Warhammer.
Okay.
First attack, second
Misses.
attack.
And just hits.
Alright, so 11 damage from that. Let's just fucking surround this clown. And Force Empowered Ren +2. Can Defender actually hit? 25!
Yep.
8 force damage.
Hey, Leonine.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear
Yep.
me. Okay. Too far away from that guy.
You can get flanking.
I'll just take my gun back out and then I'll, like, go closer to him. And then shoot him.
Pow pow.
Poison no. Sneak, yes. 23 to hit, 26 damage.
26 damage. Do you want to describe this one, or should I?
You should. I believe
This
you.
guy is surrounded. He's like looking around back and forth. He's just got this absolute whiplash trying to figure out what's going on. He's surrounded. All of his friends have been taken out. He's starting to panic. And then out of nowhere, the only person he wasn't accounting for finishes him. This is a bow shot?
No, it's a gun.
Oh, okay. Can you retroactively refill the 20? I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I just forgot to buy bullets during downtime, so I came into this with like 6 bullets.
Oof.
Oh,
You can use
if it's casual, there was a thing where we were buying items, so I think that's fine. If you want to refill the 20. In that case, I think it's fine.
a
Okay, cool. Then I think I have to pay 3 gold, and I'll have another 20
Because
bullets.
we were shopping out of session, so in that
Okay.
case, it makes sense. There's just this loud shot, and Troll Patrol like slumps to the ground. And with this, you've defeated the ambush.
Hooray!
As my
That was
bonus
tougher
action,
than I thought it was
I
gonna
want to
be.
heal for 1d10 plus con or whatever it is.
It's tough. It's tough. As you have some time to investigate, yeah, there will be a break here of a 10-minute variety. But if you have time to investigate and relax, you can find something out. You can check them for stuff.
Yeah, we would like to.
yeah.
Okay.
Could I
Okay.
roll
Yeah,
investigation, as the kids call
Go
it?
ahead.
I'd like to go check out. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I want their spell capsules.
Spell capsules. Well, I've got
Oh
good
my
news
god, they have a
about spell.
spear too.
Yeah, they have. There's 2 loading spears.
I can
Is that strength or
remove.
dex to throw?
I can remove. Just a heads up for everyone. I can remove the loading device and put it onto your weapon of choice.
Oh, you can put it on my gun?
I could. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Okay, if there's a 10-minute break, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Bye.
Okay, so these are the things that you're able to find from looting. You're also able to find that despite looking very human, these guys have all been affected by glamour. They're all art patrol.
Even the Fireborn.
No, the people with the tattoos and all them, they're completely different.
I would like to.
Well, let's
Seeing the
handle
guys-
this post break.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
Be right
I
back.
need to make a sandwich anyways. I have not eaten all day.
Okay.
Break time.
I'm probably gonna forget. Somebody remind me to ask if I've seen people like this around the city, the bums.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. To those of you that are back. Open.
Hi.
Have you ever listened to the song Swag Jerry Rice before? Swag Jerry Rice.
No. Cannot say I
I
have.
love that song.
It's not that great. Swag Jerry Rice. It's fine. Everyone, it's time.
It's dark.
Just come
just got
to
back.
this. Hey, welcome. Welcome back, everyone.
Good to feel welcome.
I made a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't have prayer feelings. Short rest
Pog
maybe.
always says welcome back, everyone, but nobody says welcome back, Pog.
It's fine.
Well, it's
I don't need to be
implied if he's
welcome
the one
back.
saying welcome back that he was.
This is my world. And I am its king.
Only a king. Can you be higher than
Well,
a
I
king?
didn't vote for you. Well, actually, I kind of did, didn't I?
I mean, I ideally would have wanted to go into this fight with Fim without us having to have taken a short rest so that the Heart of Azure can have the maximum impact.
you guys ever heard the song Swag Jerry Rice?
No.
I think I may have asked that.
I already asked that. At least those of us were here.
Hello?
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Am I the last one?
Nope.
Okay, then I'll be back in a sec.
God.
I bought strawberries and they are delicious.
What kind of strawberries?
Just strawberries, big ones.
Big strawberry. I was thinking, like, do they come in a carton? Are they from a farmer's market?
Yeah, they come in a little plastic container from Kroger.
Kroger
Probably
is
shipped
probably
halfway
my
across the
favorite.
world.
Yeah.
Wait, where do you live? What state do you live in? You live in a
I'd say-
state, right?
Yeah, I live in a state.
Do you live on the West Coast, like in the Pacific time zone?
No. I live in the central time zone.
Okay, then yeah, it's probably shipped away.
I don't know what season strawberries are, but
Sorry I was late this morning, by the way. I set multiple
Sorry.
alarms. I still woke up at 1:32.
I have the opposite problem. I set one alarm but wake up before it.
See, I wish I had that problem.
Mm-hmm.
My life would be
I
so
didn't-
much easier.
I didn't set any
I remember-
alarms, but I woke up 2 hours before I intended to. I woke up at 7. And then I had a dream about Eucharist, which was weird.
My alarm clock is in the far corner of my room, so I have to get up to turn it off.
When it goes off, I just get up and turn it off.
Yeah, that's impossible. That sounds like crazy talk to me.
You just sit up, turn it
Nope.
off, and
It's impossible.
go about your day.
I have a
Like,
memory game
what-
on mine, and it doesn't work.
Can you also fly?
Yes,
Are
it's
you
called an
capable of
airplane.
flight? Cheeky
Like
bastard.
it gives me like a grade of colors. I have to memorize it and type them back in exactly, and I have to do that 3 times. And it doesn't work. I fall back
made
to sleep
something like-
afterwards.
I made something like that in college. It was a project. It was an alarm clock with a puzzle on it.
What you do is you set the alarm clock to pick up your bed and upend at 180 degrees.
I want that. That's been a project idea of mine for years.
One of the ones that worked better for me, I have to switch back to it, is a barcode one. So I have to like scan a barcode or something in my apartment. I keep that thing in a different room.
Yeah, this is an old alarm clock that I found in a box. I think this is probably like 20 years old. But I just set it up in a corner, and I keep it face down so the light doesn't shine. And I just have to get out of bed, get up over there. And the light switch is on the way, so I usually turn it on while I'm up. But then I go back into bed, but it's got 2 alarms.
Why do you go back to bed? Don't go back to bed if you're getting
I'm
up.
tired. That's what you do when you get up. Is like, I want to stay in bed. But then I'm in bed, and then
I think
the
that's what
second
specifically
alarm-
you do.
The second alarm goes off 10 minutes later, or however long I set it. And at that
Okay.
point, I get up.
This
That's
is
Hear
the
me
most
out.
inefficient
Fucking
thing I've
get
ever
up.
heard.
Everyone,
It works. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have the superhuman ability to wake up when you want to.
Just don't go back to bed.
But
The
you
alarm
know
already wakes you
how-
up. Just
You
you're
understand how
up,
this works.
dude.
What you're saying to me is like saying, just lift your feet off the ground if you want to fly. That's
When you're
what
sad,
I'm
just don't
hearing.
be sad anymore.
guys, please. Family
up?
Guy Taylor Swift.
What?
I don't get it.
You're not waking up, you're just staying awake. That's what I have to say on the matter.
Yeah, that's the hard part, yes.
Eyes, like I
How about Alright,
I don't wake
can we
up full
talk
time.
about whether we're continuing on our mission to murder a guy?
Like you're booting up your OS on a SSD, and I'm booting up on like.
Okay, can everybody except Wielder talk about whether we're going to go murder this guy today?
I mean, those are his best
Is
dudes.
Happy
What
here
else
yet?
could he possibly have?
Are we sure those are?
Oh,
his
Happy
best
is
dude?
here. I didn't know that.
They had
I
a
ju-
spellcapsule fireball. That's a bit extreme if they're not his best dudes.
I mean, they're definitely guards of some sort.
They would definitely be. Yeah, true. They had a lot of fireball.
And
Happy, do you
they're
recognize
right.
these guys, or are these guards from the store?
What would that be, Pog, to recall that?
That is just a flat wisdom, I think. Actually, let's make it insight. Why not? Let's
Well,
make
think-
insight a better skill.
Think about the structure of a city. It's surrounded by walls, like Slaypool has walls that surround it, and within those walls you have a city. And in that city is something very important that we need to find. What were
You're
we
trying
talking about?
really hard to remember, and you are looking at the face of the art patrol, and you're trying to remember what they looked like when they weren't art patrol, when the glamour was still on, and it's just not coming to you. It was the heat of a moment type of thing.
Can I want to get to the art patrol, but can I first inspect this firebrand? Like,
Okay.
what kind of runes are we talking about?
Go ahead and investigate her then.
I have
Gadget.
That's Arcana.
24.
Arcana.
If
is
it's Arcana,
24.
it's the same thing.
24 Arcana. Yeah, this is very like the first thing that you notice is this is evocation. Like it's very clearly evocation, and you're realizing that what they've done is they've put these tattoos on to essentially cast the same spell like 400 times. It's
Really?
extreme.
That's
Yeah.
like a legendary spell wrought tattoo times 400.
Is it? I don't know if it is.
Oh wait, do they have like 400 individual tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh, well, even then they've got 402 minutes last time. This is good. What I'm saying is that this is skilled work.
It is. And effectively, what you see is that the evocation is the main effect, and then there's like a sub effect to it here, which is a contingency, essentially.
It detects when they're dead.
Right, exactly. The investigation that you're able to do is you're able to figure out what the spell is. You know what this spell is that was just previously destroying you. It's Agonazar's Scorcher.
Ah. Okay.
And the ones that went off, by the way, there's not a trace of them left. They're gone.
So
There's
was that
nothing.
was that both their fiery punch ability and their explodey ability?
The fiery punch is drawing from the same well of power.
Okay.
And then the final thing that I'll give you here is using this power is incredibly detrimental to their health.
Mental health, physical health, and was it driving them crazy?
The physical health, like this spell that they are casting, that they're able to cast, is basically consuming their soul as a power source to activate.
Ooh, that
When
interests
they're-
me a lot.
When they're punching, they're basically using their soul as fuel.
Oh. Do I get
Ugh.
any kind of... That really resonates with me, because that is exactly how I picture I power all of my infusions.
The difference is though, is like you're able to reuse it, whereas they're not. Like they're burning it as fuel. They're fossil fuel. You're sustainable.
In this world of Bustan, is the soul... Because I know from different fictions, there are different interpretations on it. Is it something that you erode away and it's gone for good, or is it something that grows back?
It might grow back. This doesn't happen often.
Okay.
Sometimes if people have damaged souls, it does grow back. Sometimes the damage is permanent. It's really not clear. This is a rare thing to have happened.
I want to try to copy down the runes as much as I can
Okay.
into a notebook.
We take a short rest, and can we see the place from here?
You can visibly see it. You can take a short rest. It'd be an hour. You don't have adrenaline.
Yeah, but we can take a short rest and just watch it.
Okay.
Well, no, he might get out from the bottom or
aren't we
prepare
like
things.
right outside?
You could leave.
You're
Can we use the orb?
you're not like right outside, but you're in the area where you can see it. Like you're basically like a block away. You see how there's this bend here? At the other end of the street, that's where the shop is. That's where the workshop is.
Can we use the orb and keep going, Wielder?
Okay, wait, if we're gonna keep going, are we
Oh.
short resting at all? What's the
The
plan?
orb will rest us.
The orb only does one person, doesn't it?
No, all people
Nope.
within 30
Oh.
feet. That's how choose it.
Oh,
Right.
but that messes up our age. Do we know that in
No, he
character?
fixed it.
Not anymore.
He
Fix
fixed it.
that.
Oh,
It happened
The-
the first time it happened, everyone lost 2 weeks when it activated on its own. Through my efforts over this past month or so, I've removed that limitation from it.
yeah, let's do it.
Do we want to do that now? Because it's useful in combat. If we can find an hour to just rest, we'd have this again if we
Yeah, like
need
he
it.
can sneak out at any time if he has a back door to get out.
Yeah, I feel like at the scale at which we're fighting, an hour won't make a difference. I'm fine with just
I
short
feel
rest.
like an hour makes a big difference. Like it's like double the amount of time since we broke into the workshop.
Yeah, but the understanding is we're attacking them so quickly because we expect that it'll take multiple hours, like 5 to 10 to 15, for them to do anything meaningful.
If he even
So-
expects anyone to come back at all.
It's like an extra hour. I don't know how big of a deal that is.
With
Jocko
your
could get here in an hour.
with your passive insight, Vanari, you 100% know he's expecting someone to come because he sent an armed patrol to block anyone coming.
Yeah, but he might not be ready. Jocko could come in the next hour. Ein could come in the next hour. They know we're serious.
I don't know what. Remember what they were talking amongst each other, and I think Fim. It seems like they don't really want to rely on each other. It seems like they would rather handle things themselves. That's the impression I get.
Did
Yeah,
say
that's
they're
what I got
directly in
as well.
competition with each other.
Yeah.
I don't think, and a Fim of all people, I do not think will call for reinforcements
Yeah, I think
From-
Fim has a chip
from-
on his shoulder. He wants to like
from
prove
the
himself.
other lieutenants specifically. I mean, he can call for his own reinforcements.
Can I roll? Can I like compare that to what I know of Fim Pog? Is that a thing I can do?
Sure, that sounds like insight.
Okay.
I've directly talked to him multiple times, and that's what he said. So
9.
You have interacted with Fim a handful of times, and it's not really enough that you could say you confidently know who he is as a person.
Okay. I mean, are you guys going to die if you don't wait an hour?
Unlikely.
I'm saying we can't. Here are the two options we have right here. We can take a normal breather, we take an hour, and then still have this heart to then give us a second short rest in the midst of combat. We're walking into basically a fortress.
which is, essentially a mass skill.
Or we can do it now and have it, but not be able to do it later on.
I'd rather
could
have it for combat.
We could put this to
Well,
a
I'm gonna
vote.
vote now. Yeah, I'm gonna vote now.
I'll vote.
I'll
not.
vote hour-long short rest, so not now.
Okay, so that's 3 votes.
Al, what do you think? Calcivir?
I think this is a very dangerous thing that we've walked into, but that it will be more dangerous to come back at a later point. Now that they know that we mean business.
Later.
So you're voting not now on the orb? You want to wait? You don't want to wait an hour, or you want to wait an hour?
I think we already
Um,
have 3 votes to wait an hour.
I mean, if there's more to discuss on this that hasn't been discussed, like for this decision, I'm willing to listen and perhaps change my vote. But
I think right for this issue right now, it's simply those 2 options.
yeah,
I agree.
I mean, the third option is we retreat, but I don't think any of us want to do that.
no, we have the advantage. We should push it. And I think since we have the advantage, we can also afford to take the hour-long break as well.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
like
We
So
should
there is
back
the
up.
option to push on without any break and then having it in combat.
No, I could because I think
YOLO!
Because you could
I think-
just use that. Sorry. Go on, Blick. Sorry.
You know, what I was going to say, but then I had an instant to think about it, is that that's not an option because taking it now is just a superior option in all circumstances. But no, actually, that might actually be a good idea.
Yeah,
Get what healing we can now.
I should also note, by the way, that I've just been keeping track of this discussion, and the longer the discussion goes, the longer time passes.
We're already
It's
taking
only
a short
been, like,
rest.
2 minutes.
from us fighting them to before we took the short rest. So us running into this ambush and then looting them as well. How much time passed?
How many healing potions does everyone have? I have 4.
Ooh,
I got
We
3.
could use those to heal up.
0.
those are also very valuable.
Do we wanna use
in
the-
combat as well?
Yeah.
I think a instant short rest
Look,
is more valuable than
they set up an
potions.
ambush for us. It makes sense to stop and reevaluate what's ahead of us before we walk into another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the question is just if it takes an hour or not. You know, we can spend these. I mean, we've been talking for a couple minutes now. I don't think that's going to change much.
Let's sit on the roof and walk.
Uh,
We'll see if there's any activity, if any more are coming towards it. Because if we're in there and reinforcements come behind us, that's worse.
let me roll some.
Because then we get cornered and trapped in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're taking a short rest on our roof then, right?
Big roof in the chat.
Here's what I'll
does-
say. Vanari, you've got a high passive perception. You notice nothing.
Yeah, we have to tie them up as well.
Actually, I was gonna bring that up. We might just want to actually leave all their stuff here.
Oh,
And so passive perception, like as you're just beginning this, you realize there's nothing there. And throughout the course, you agree on this hour?
Yeah.
There's nothing in the entire hour. There's no movement in, out, or around the workshop. It's completely empty. Eerily so.
the people still at the door?
Like a
No.
maw.
There's no one at the door?
No? It's eerily empty.
That sucks.
That is what
Oh,
we call a bad
I'm gonna
sign.
roll my short dice.
Okay.
How much do I have? Oh, they should be empty because we just took a month off.
Happy, don't drink your potion if you can just
Wow.
take more.
What
The
the
thing-
fuck?
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, I guess hit die are also useful for when he triggers.
When we
something.
do the little
Yeah,
orb,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
If you can supplement it as much as you can with healing potions.
Oh my god, this fucking roll. What the fuck?
Otherwise, honestly,
Holy shit! You do get that. Oh, you don't have any con. That's right.
I can give you one of my healing potions. Don't waste all your hit dice.
I used 4 of them, and I'm close to okay now.
What are you at? Like you're at 70-ish%, you think?
before
Hey,
the short
cut
rest,
it out.
I
Cut it out. This is
sacrifice-
metagaming.
Oh, are you above bloody at least?
Yeah, I'm not bloodied. I never was.
If you want to take one of my health potions, you can. I'm about to drink one. I'll have 2 more remaining.
I'd like to have one like on me, but
Yeah,
it probably goes
yeah.
better to other people.
No, you
Because
can
I
have it
take
on.
less hits.
You could have it on you.
Okay, so what kind of healing potion is it?
Just normal potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Ooh, I could add an expired healing potion.
Oh, baby! That couldn't have been any better.
You rolled
Oh.
higher with 1 healing potion than I did with half of my hit dice.
Let's
2/3
go.
of my hit dice, actually.
Paul, did you see that was exactly what I needed? Oh my goodness.
During this short rest, can I have taken one of the Harmony Patrol and open it up and look inside, see how it's
You can.
different? Does it look different than the one I have in my basement?
Mm-hmm. It does.
Is there a person in there?
What you're able to see is that rather than like pure black smoke, it is like It's basically very late stage diseased shade miasma flesh. It looks kind of like ground meat inside of there.
Okay, it's not in the form of a person, but it's like it's making all those what were wispy tendrils.
Exactly, like it's a lot more solid than like the smoke that you saw.
Okay, and the smoke ones, the one that I have in my basement, it was from Harmony Patrol that were stolen, right?
That's correct. These
Okay,
guys
so
are
that's
different.
why that's why these are different.
I mean, it could
Those,
be.
those
These.
were Capri build. the
It's
one I
hard to
have.
say.
Okay.
Okay, so based on what we've seen, do we think our cover is blown? Do we want to pass without trace as we enter the building?
Oh, that's actually a really smart idea. Pass it out. Even if our cover is blown, we still have like the extra added.
I don't know. We'll
stealth.
still just be walking down a street.
I mean, there's
Well, we
alleyways and
see
stuff.
nobody. But once we're inside the building, they might be lurking.
Again, remember, the DC for stealth was incredibly high because you were walking down an empty street
That they knew
in
we were-
broad daylight that they're expecting people to come down.
I mean, but we could just change our approach slightly, right? Like we can
We
use
don't need to
alleyways.
stealth
and
up
stuff.
there, but we can be cautious going in.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we could just do that instead.
We could also have a couple of people go forward and get the door open before the rest, or something like that.
We're going at a slow pace anyways, right? So I guess there's no reason for me not to like follow in stealth, kind of.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we're just on a street. There's not really much stealth to be done other than to walk carefully.
Well, it is a city, right?
It's
Like,
literally
you still
magic.
You still have sidewalks. You still have like buildings you can climb on top of and follow along. It's not entirely just because it's a street, right? It's not entirely void of obstacles to use for stealth.
All right. I mean,
At least I think so. I don't know.
there's probably more people watching us.
The problem is
Yes,
there's
I
only
feel like
two
there's a
entrances.
few gates, and this is the gate on this side as we approach, but probably at the door we'll be met with somebody else.
Happy, do you want to go up and like look in a window?
Or listen at the door?
Yeah.
Sure, I could do that. Just alone with nothing, like no buffs. I could try that.
Turn up.
I don't have the spell slots to give a buff.
You know what,
can't make
let's
you
just
a-
walk up to the door and listen.
Well, I mean, it's clear
Let's
like
just bust in.
there's only two entrances to the place, anyways. Those two doors, so it's obvious. Like, just wait for someone to come through the door, right? Like, there's only two
Right,
entrances.
but we could take an alternative route. We just want to see if we can tell if there's anyone inside right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Without me burning a third level spell slot.
Yeah.
Were there windows, Pog?
That's what that trace is.
Yeah,
second
there
level,
is.
and I don't have any other useful spells other than like absorb elements.
All right. Could I try to like sneak up ahead and like maybe climb up and look through the windows and like scout out what the defenses are like from the outside?
Yeah, go ahead. That is something that you can do with stealth. That is one of the things stealth does.
All right. Cool.
We are not using pass without trace. Oh, I guess you didn't need it.
26. You sneak up pretty well there. Do you use the camo suit at all?
Yeah. I have it on and everything.
You've got the camo suit on, you're like sliding around, sneaking up. You get up to the window, and then you realize if you go up on like the raised porch where the window is, that's a bad idea. So instead, you just sidle up on the edge of the building. Like the foundation has a little bit of an overhang, and you just kind of like press up against it so that you're coming from an angle no one would expect. And you kind of peek inside. There, you can see what appears to be a largely empty facility. It seems like everything has already been taken out. There is a very large tunnel, and there is a single mech in the middle of the room that Fim is working on.
As in, he's there.
He's there, and he's working on this mech.
The fuck?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Let's
wait, no,
go.
it seems like it could be a trap. No?
That's totally a trap.
Sounds like an illusion to me.
Yeah.
or something.
Well, there's no way to find out unless we blow it up.
There's
Alright.
multiple ways we could do that.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything out of the ordinary with Fim working on this thing? Does anything look unrealistic? Is he like doing the same motions over and over again?
Go ahead.
Not my best skill, but it's all right.
You're able to look pretty well. Go ahead and make a subsequent insight check to see what information you're able to glean from this.
Hey, I'm actually good at insight. He could also just be frantically trying to make a suit to fight us back or something.
You're able to watch, and you're watching like his eyes very carefully. His eyes have a very noticeable glow to them, same as Wielder's. And through this glow, you're able to catch glances that he is looking out the window. And because you rolled so well in stealth, you're coming at it from the angle that no one would expect. So he's angled it so that he can see out the window for anyone entering from the porch. And you've angled it so that you are not on the porch. So you are in his blind spot. He is looking out at the porch here.
Oof.
He's got his eyes on anyone that would be approaching carelessly.
All right.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
take-
try to come back to the team then and let them know.
Go ahead and make a subsequent stealth check then.
All right.
Don't forget, you do have advantage because of your cloak. Never
True.
mind. Okay, you're able to get back without being seen.
So Fim's sort of in the middle, working on a mech suit, but I guess he might actually be working on it. But he's also, he's also looking through a window.
We could
that's
go the long
directly
way
where the
around.
porch is.
Just come at it from the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Of course, you could have the side part trapped, but you can look for that.
Definitely gonna have to fight the mech, but there's a good chance we can take out Fim before the.
Maybe it's Fim in the mech that we'll have to fight. Oh no.
Either way, I think it'll be cool.
I can have detect magic up as we approach to hopefully spot any magical traps.
Yeah.
Is there any
or-
exposed parts, Happy?
Good question, Pog. Were there?
Any exposed parts other than the
Like-
ones that he is working on?
Yeah, so he's got the shell open and there's like gears and stuff that are inside it.
Yep.
Okay, so I might be able to like rip at the parts he's been working at with Mage Hand if he doesn't have time to close it back up.
I could also.
How
help
strong
with
is Mage Hand?
10 pounds.
A force?
Yeah,
You could probably rip out something. I don't know if it'll be damaged.
something important,
that.
hopefully.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, let's go around the way he isn't watching.
Just get it.
Okay.
Keep an eye
Are
out
we
for
within
traps.
30 feet, Pog?
Presumably.
Cool,
feet of
then
what?
I could... Well, because that's the range of Mage Hand. So, if we wanted, I could start this by Mage Hand.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh,
don't
do you mean
think that'll
are you
work.
within 30 feet of him? I thought you meant within 30 feet of yourself.
No,
Like in a 30 feet group. Okay, no,
No,
you
the
are not
back.
within 30 feet of him by any means. You are very far away.
Okay.
Not very as in like a walking around the city perspective, but in a combat perspective, it would be multiple rounds to get him.
okay.
Okay.
So can we just go around the side, avoiding that porch and window?
Yeah, go ahead and give a stealth check as a group.
Can we get past without a trace up?
Does Cal have the slots?
Cal,
Count
we have-
slots for
you
pass without a trace.
Wait, now we want pass without trace? What were we
Yeah.
doing at the beginning?
Because we're
Um,
doing a group stealth. Maybe it's
Yeah,
up to
I
you.
can do. I have one more slot for it. This is my last pass without trace.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's fine.
so
Do you have
that's
it-
22.
Do you have advantage, Pog, for the Cloak of Elvenkind? Or
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
27.
I felt so bad.
Ooh.
I got a 30.
Very nice. You successfully passed this group check as best as you're aware. There's no like alarm that goes off or anything. You come around to the back exit, or rather, it's a side exit. There's a large sort of, not exactly garage door, but it's clearly like a larger door for the mechs and stuff to come out of. You remember this place. Like it's the back of your hand. You've been here before just 2 hours ago, Happy.
Yep. All right. Can I roll an investigation to look for traps?
Go ahead.
And also, it's probably worth asking whether or not Wielder picked up any magical stuff on his thing.
Yeah, Wielder, do you have Detect Magic up?
If we had 10 minutes, yeah.
Well, you'd have to wait 10 minutes once you get there. Would you wait 10 minutes?
Well, Detect Magic lasts an hour.
Oh, it lasts
Or
an
is it
hour?
10 minutes. Or... I know it lasts an amount of time. 10 minutes. It lasts 10 minutes.
When would you have had 10 minutes to prepare this spell?
The short rest, I don't know if you can do rituals during a short rest.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
So that's okay. So I do not have Detect Magic up.
Okay. Happy, you detect that there is a trap on here. It is an electrocutive trap.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Want me to try to disarm that? I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
good at that.
Go for it. Yeah. I was gonna point to Wielder, actually.
Okay, so what tool is this, or what knowledge
Thieves.
is this? Thieves, alright, yeah, we got expertise in that.
Not just
Deck.
proficiency, baby. Expertise.
So plus 8.
Okay.
And I do not have the armor of tools. 26.
You successfully disable this trap. As soon as you do, a voice rings out. Very, very clever, all of you. I can't believe you got past these guards. I thought 4 of the living spells would be able to do it.
Yep,
Maybe I'll
living
need
spells
more.
do it.
So, judging by this image that I can see that's been sent to me, you are the Rising, and you've come for me.
Where's this voice coming from?
There is a magic mouth that is open up directly above the door.
So we knew we were here.
Your days of evil are over, fam.
I think it got
Saying
triggered
Leo's
by
voice.
I usually-
I have 2 traps, one of which is designed to be easier to detect.
yeah. Dang.
Alright.
Does the door open? Do we want to try?
Yeah,
What is
I'll
it?
open the door.
What is the construction of the door?
The
Like
door
wood?
is made of reinforced wood and metal. It's a very thick, heavy, large door.
I mean, the gig's up. We could just go through the front of this.
Oh, it doesn't the same difference, right? We're here
Yeah.
anyways.
Let's go in.
Okay, when you go and you can see the giant mech is pointed at you and Fim is in the cockpit.
Boss.
I'll try and pull him out of it. Teleconnect.
Have we just swung the door open, or are we in single file in a hallway?
You swung the door open. I don't know what file you are in. There's a very large, it's sort of like a garage door, like it's 20 feet long, 20 feet long, 20 feet high. Like it's just a huge brick of a thing.
So we rolling initiative?
You can certainly try, although there is just one small problem here. As you're getting in, you are now realizing that this is not actually like Fim. This is very clearly a glamour that's been put on him. Now that you're close enough to see, by the way, it was DC 15 perception to find out that this is a glamour on someone else.
What did you roll?
21, I believe. 21.
21
Yeah,
like
so-
7. Wait, wouldn't I have noticed that in the window then?
Yeah, you're looking through a window at a guy who's working on something around. You're not able to fully see, but it was a DC 25 to see that it's an illusion.
Oh,
It's just a glamour. Same as everything that was done on these patrol guys.
Yeah, I had my suspicions that it wouldn't be him.
Thanks for
Yeah.
giving me an extra hour to get out of here. Would you like to test your skill against my mech?
Can you even hear us when we talk back?
Do you say this?
Sure.
If you say this out loud, he laughs. Well, yes, I can hear. I'm currently scrying on you right now. From a secure, remote location.
We're gonna take your workshop.
Can I roll an insight on that? Is by remote
Go ahead.
location, is he just bluffing? Is he actually in the
Yeah,
basement?
that would be hilarious, actually.
Go ahead.
Oof, never mind. I don't know shit.
No, you are prohibited from going into the basement. And I'm only telling you this for your own good. I don't want to kill you. Don't go down there.
Are you in there?
Of course not. I'm giving you this chance now, unless you want to fight this mech to turn around and walk away. I can give you
How big is the
information.
mech?
It's like 15 feet
I
tall.
don't believe you could have actually emptied everything in just an hour. In a way that we
Yeah.
couldn't follow.
Well, we give him twice as long as an hour.
No, we didn't,
Yeah, even
because
2 hours.
he didn't detect until the end of the first hour.
Yeah, that's true. Been like maybe an hour 20, hour 30.
At most.
There's no way he could have moved everything out. It's
Well, I think he
impossible.
did. I think he didn't. That's why he's saying you guys shouldn't enter the basement. It's probably full of mechs on like their automatic security route and stuff.
I'm warning you. I'm giving you a chance because I like you. And I want you to succeed against my enemies.
Can you help us with that goal?
Of course, it's in our mutual benefit. I thought Vanari told you that.
Can I stealthily cast Mage Hands?
To what extent here? What's the goal?
If we're less than 30 feet away from the mech, then I want to use the invisible hand to like start messing with things without making a racket.
I mean, I wanted to
Yes.
telekinetically pull the guy out of it.
He's in a cockpit. Like he's got a glass cover
Oh,
on.
he's actually got a cover on.
Yeah.
Is the side of the mech still open?
No, they finish this.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if it's a glamour, what's the real thing? Like, maybe it's not actually that imposing.
Could be.
Can I, like, disbelieve the illusion?
You would have to touch to disbelieve, generally.
I'm gonna start walking toward the mech.
Stop. No closer.
I keep walking.
I'll go
Don't
with
make-
Vanari.
Don't make me do something that I don't want to do. Final
Can I look
warning.
and see if the entire mech is a glamour?
You have to touch to
illusion?
fully like remove the illusion, like to completely get rid of it. You've got to touch illusions
If you're
generally.
really looking to be on the same side as us, why would you do anything rash?
If you do something rash, you will regret it. This is my last warning. Leave immediately, and we'll talk from outside.
Can I outside? Can I inside this?
Go ahead.
That is very interesting. Shit, fuck.
There's a magic mouth outside. You remember that?
Well, yeah, right. I have to talk.
I think he's bluffing.
You think I'm bluffing? I never bluff. Bluffing is for the weak, and I am strong. Not in physical, but in mental strength.
Then why did you run away?
It's all part of my plan. You would never understand, whoever you are. In this room, Vanari, Wielder are the closest. Then I imagine Leonine is in the room as well. Cal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
going on?
definitely there.
You're there as well. Side
Can I
by
look
side.
around to see if there's like any bombs placed or something?
Vanari. Happy, what do you want to do?
Slightly braver than the most cowardly person on the team.
Yeah, I guess now that I'm inside, I can obviously see things I couldn't have seen from the window. I guess I will just. Can I just do a blanket, just quick scan for anything? Like,
Perception check here.
Yeah, because like I want to know, like, is this whole place just gonna go up in flames or explosions or?
Go ahead, Vanari. This would also be a perception.
Well, I guess I just
guys
can't
see
fucking
nothing.
roll.
Can I also roll? Because I'm trying to see if it's a bluff or not, or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. My perception's +0, so I might have a good chance.
You could.
12.
Does
Probably a
anyone else?
bluff. There's nothing you can see.
Cool.
Wow, I'm gonna keep walking toward the mech.
I'm warning you. One more step and it's over.
I'll go with.
I'm gonna draw my gun. Is
You
there a
have to
battle
be a
map?
little more specific than that. Because
Back
this looks like
away
you're scared and
now.
cornered to me.
You are the one that's cornered, and you don't even realize how foolish you are. What do you do?
I'm thinking, in what situation? Okay, so like, if he, why wouldn't he just blast us if it's so powerful? Which, if he can do that, that means he legitimately doesn't want to. If he legitimately doesn't want to kill us, what does that mean?
I feel like he could just be bluffing this whole time. He could be in the basement, but I don't know.
You can see that there is like an underground tunnel that has opened up. Like the hatch is open, and there's like a tunnel that wasn't there previously. So like it is leading out in a different direction that you haven't seen before. If he's taken that tunnel or not, it's unclear.
I don't think he's here. I'm gonna take a.
Can I cast a spell?
What spell you want to cast?
I want to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary. Okay.
That way, if he attacks me, he has to do a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He just lets me do it. Doesn't react.
He would react, but what does everyone else want to do?
As soon as I see Vanari like about to cast a spell, I'll just get my light shards out and ready.
I already have my
Roll
gun out,
1d4.
Yep, 1 damage.
Okay. Everyone, you have like a brief moment to consider what's going on.
I'm gonna fire my gun because it sounds like we're entering initiative order.
Okay.
I
Everyone,
guess I want to enter initiative, and I want to decide what to do on my turn.
everyone, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, it's a bomb. An explosion.
I was wondering if the mech would explode, but I didn't see
8.
anything. So.
8.
I rolled a 1 again.
I'm gonna use my
many
episode. I'm gonna use
ones.
my episode inspiration.
I'm probably using Absorb Element.
17.
I've got great news, everyone. This is non-lethal.
Okay.
Great news.
Oh, I'm down.
I am down.
Wait, does no one's made the save?
The saving throw is DC 16.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're in Husker alive. You can
that's
take out the mech,
pretty much.
and also probably Cal. Cal, you,
Is it fire damage?
Before anything else, what just happened?
Is it
You
fire
have-
damage?
This is not fire damage.
Is it any kind of element?
Can you
It is-
describe the attack that just happened?
Yes, I'm going to
In
describe it
Thanksgiving.
right now.
Thank you.
What happens is a 2-scale front here, because a pulse of electricity comes out for a brief second, like ball lightning, and
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 Hello, did my connection fuck up? Oh, okay.
sorry, and lightning strikes from inside, like the entire room just goes completely white, and the walls begin to shake and crackle with energy. Who here's still up?
I believe I am.
Wielder is.
I'm using
You are?
Absorb Elements against lightning damage.
Okay. Cal, are you up?
I am definitely up. I'm still doing math. I think I'm not bloodied.
Okay, the entire building is collapsing. What do you do?
Okay.
I'm confirming
Who's
I'm
down?
not bloodied.
Who's down at the moment?
I'm down.
Isaac, are you down?
The defender's down,
yes,
right?
I'm down.
No, I never made the save for it. Let me check. Hold on, I was marking off.
It's almost
damage.
certainly gonna be.
All right.
No, the defender will be up.
Okay.
I wonder what
Fair
life
enough.
would have been like if we hadn't taken an extra.
Is there like a ballpark estimate of how quick this thing will go down? Like one turn, one round, or
You've got 1 round to get people out of here. Like, it's
Alright.
blowing up.
okay.
Yeah, the defender.
I can grab one person.
Wielder and defender are going to work together to get Vanari out of here.
Okay.
Vanari? Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna grab Isaac.
You're gonna grab Isaac?
I can even feed him a potion actually, just in case. Maybe I'll do that.
That's an
but
action,
no-
so you might want to wait until we're out of the building.
Happy's a thief. It's a bonus action.
Bonus action for me. So action to grab him, object interaction, take him out, health potion, feed him with bonus action, drag, and then we can run out, or I can continue dragging him out. I guess.
Okay. Cal,
So
what's up? What are you doing? You just running out? What's the plan here?
I'm confused. Who's getting dragged and
Vanari
who-
is being pulled by Defender and Wielder.
by
Defender and Wielder.
Tender and Wielder.
Isaac has been fed a potion and is being dragged out as well, which will allow him to escape. So you are free to do whatever you want to do. And what do you want to do?
Is anyone saving the mech pilot?
It doesn't exist.
It's
we
just
can-
like it's just clearly like as this guy's he's dead, by the way, completely dead. This is just like a
Oh.
random person that was made glamored and forced to like sit inside of here.
Sir, man, I can only save one person, and I'm not gonna save random mech person over Isaac or Vanari.
Is it possible for me to save random mech person in the time that we have left? I mean, they're dead, but
Well,
like,
can you also
I'll-
explain where this bomb was? I mean,
Yeah, it was underneath. The entire basement was rigged.
I see. That's why he's like, don't enter the basement. Yeah. That's tough.
I don't
mean,
know because he's never lied to me yet.
I don't
And
know
he
if
gave
the
so
other-
many fucking warnings, which either meant it was absolutely true or was he really just was bluffing the fuck out of it. It was a gamble.
It would have made a difference, by the way, just out of character. It would have made this a lot less. He had less of an, like he had an hour to prepare this trap, like an extra hour. That makes the trap much more effective.
I don't know why you
Oh.
wouldn't just have it prepared already because
But there
The
would have
secret
still been a trap, right? And he would have been
yeah,
gone.
it's still a trap.
There still would have been a trap. It just wouldn't have been as like sicko mode, blow everything up as it is right now.
I'm
It
fine
sounds
with
like
that.
he left as soon as Happy did.
I'm fine
Pretty
with that.
much. He
Yeah.
began the leaving procedure. You could have caught him in the middle of leaving.
Well, there goes our base of operations.
That tunnel might still be there. The tunnel, whatever it led.
It could be. So, Cal, you're going to attempt this. This will be an athletics check to see if you can scale this mech, rip open the cockpit, and pull the guy out and just run out.
Oh, Cal. Rip.
things that I cannot.
Cal, you see everyone else is pulling up. You look up at this person. You gain piety. Niare is generally a good deity, believe it or not, for this action. Cal, you climb up and you slip and you hang on to it with just like the tips of your fingers, and your knuckles are just completely white. You pull yourself up, and by that point, it's too late. The debris falls on you. The building collapses completely. A second explosion rocks the building, sending all of you guys flying through the air.
God damn.
And that is where we'll end our session.
Team Rockets blasting off again.
Oh,
well, that went well.
poor guy.
We'll cross the bridge of next session when we come to it, everyone. Thank you all for coming. I would like to give a shout out to Forgotten Adventures for some of the assets used in the battle map.
Feels good.
Forgotten Adventures.
All
I
right.
wonder if Fortress's Fury gives advantage on athletics checks.
Cal, I will let you know what's happened to your character, just so that you don't have to live in complete suspense. You'll find out before everyone else does. I'm going to ask you to keep this a secret.
I mean, it's possible to hide under the mech potentially.
All right, I will keep it a secret from everyone, possibly including myself.
Nice.
I bet they're in Shade Pool.
Oh god, yeah, you have the aspect, I forgot.
They're probably being interrogated or
Oh
something.
boy.
I
Oh.
blushed when I said that and didn't even make Craig leave.
All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Good luck.
Love being alive, everyone else.
Mm.